in on the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Action.
Who's got it better than us?
Into the end zone, Charger fans are witnesses to history!
That dang microphone, dude. Sucking out all of the tension of the hype. What's going on, everybody? We got ourselves some Madden Sim Sundays to kick off this week. Let's go! Is the apple coming back? It's here somewhere. Where it's here somewhere. It probably fell somewhere underneath my my computer. We'll find it. We'll find it, dudes. Today we got ourselves a 4-game season premiere of Sim Sundays for the 2026 and 2027 season. Very excited, man. Good to see everybody in the chat. I moved my chat over to like a vertical monitor over here to help with the season. Man, it looks good, dude. I can see all y'all in there, dude. I got Hugo Boss. I got Gabe Sauce. We got Eddie Saldana, we got Hops, we got Alan, we got a couple of Bolts fans, PCA. What's going up, everybody? Yeah. There's a little director coming in clutch with the agua for the episode. Yeah, and there's little director in the Chargers hat. Thank you, little director. And epic cameos. Deal director, yeah, dude, super pumped, man. Let's get into it, dude. First game, of course, week 1 kickoff. The Chargers will be pitted up against the riveting opponent of the Arizona Cardinals. Hopefully everything's good in terms of the rosters. I went through and I found a couple that I liked. I was kind of poking around, hoping everything looks good. And we'll kind of roll with it here in the first episode and see how things go. I checked our roster out. So far, so good. So let's jump into the first game here. And by the way, for everybody that remembers last year, y'all remember last year, the craziness with the sliders? I found the same guy whose sliders we followed in 2025. And he had a new video for 2026. And I already put all that stuff in there. So hopefully everything looks good for the simulations. We got Madden Sim Sundays. Not a primetime game, but that's okay. Sunday night in the middle of the day. And we got the Chargers versus the Arizona Cardinals. Welcome back, Hugo, the doorman boss. Chad's not moving on screen. Okay, we'll fix that as soon as we go back to it. But here we're starting off the game in sim mode. You guys remember how to do this? Super sim. We got to change it to low. Gotta jump forward, man. End of the game. Here we go, baby. Chargers updated roster. I'm going to see how much we can get a Key Mesidor in there. You know what I ended up doing? Because I heard there's a good possibility of him playing in these situations a lot. He's going to be rushing from the interior a lot in these sims, considering that he graded as one of the best defenders from the interior last season. And you're probably going to see plenty of him doing that this season, too. We'll get creative in finding ways for him to get in there and play a little bit more for the Chargers. Maybe we'll add him as a situational pass rusher with Khalil Mack. We'll swap him out a little bit more often there. Need the Rooks? Yeah. Director, are you starting? Yeah, I'm going to be on the episode tomorrow for those of you guys wondering. Locked On Chargers. Those guys called me up again this year. We did a fun interview. Always fun hooking up with the other Chargers content creators, man. Chargers, Locked On Chargers, always a good time. Excited for you guys to see that. Here we go, man. Here are the Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett's going to dump it off to Jeremiah Love, who jukes out a Charger. Oh, boy. And here we are already. The Cardinals driving on the Chargers to midfield. Of course, 8-minute quarters, guys. We got 4 games to get through today. It's already going to be a long stream. We definitely cannot do 15-minute quarters in that instance. Daniel and David are awesome dudes. Yes, they are. Here comes Brissett one more time. Underneath, going to hit his man. Number 17. There is going to be a holding penalty. Yes! Against the Cardinals. Michael Wilson. Excuse me, a legal block in the back. We got ourselves a 1st and 7, it looks like, coming. First and 7. Here comes Brissett, tackled and goes down. Who is it? Is that Mickens? Is that Mickens? Yes, it is. R.J. Mickens with the sack. The safety blitz gets home, and it's a 2nd and 13 Chargers defense. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Nice blitz by Chris O'Leary, who said he would be blitzing more. Obviously, we're playing the role play here, okay? I have the playbooks all set up, too. Mike McDaniel running the offense, Chargers running the defense. Could see some similarities there. Oh, over the middle. They're going to hit their playmaker. It's Trey McBride. Makes up the lost yardage and picks up a 1st down for the Cardinals. It's a 1st and 10 at the 41. You guys are wondering what's on the menu today. We're trying to stay healthy, okay? Trying to stay clean. 1st and 10. Love. Carry up the middle. Picks up a few yards. Nicely defended. Up the middle. I think was that Elijah Molden. Getting in there with the tackle. 4 on 4. 2nd and 5 coming up. PTSD every time you see 27. Yeah, me too. Hampton, middle, Vidal, Lux. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Here comes another carry up the middle. This time Love picks up maybe a yard. It's a 3rd and 5 coming up now for the Cards. Ingold, who will also be battling for a spot. In terms of the running backs, you can argue Scott Matlock a little bit for the fullback position, but I think he's pretty much done there. If he sticks around, it's going to be at defensive tackle. You know what I mean? Thoughts on Heap switching to 4? I think it's cool. Always love the single digits. Here comes Brissett. Tries to run with it. Throws. Sideline. It's incomplete. Nicely defended. That's Dante Jackson with the defended ball there. And it's going to be a 4th and 5. Nice stop by the defense finally. Getting themselves off the field. Here comes the try for the Cardinals. Going all the way back at the 44, the 43. Pick is up. It is good. Cardinals will take the early lead here in the first half. Up 3-0. Here come the Chargers offense. I'm very excited to see how this one pans out, man. I liked what we saw out there. Would have loved to see more of Akeem Mesidor. Would have loved to see more of some of the rookies, but man, I feel pretty good about who we did see out there. Seeing R.J. Mickens was kind of shocking. In for that blitz. Let's see how the offense operates. I tried to get Brennan Thompson and some of the other guys up in the backup spots a little bit more to give ourselves an opportunity to see 1 or 2 plays a game for the rookies at least. But we'll see how that goes, man. I'm hoping to see a lot of Amari and Hampton in this first drive. Jonathan Smith, yep. These guys are backups in there right now. Always a chance that we bump people up in the depth chart, too. Remember how we did that a few years ago, guys? We would bump people up and see how they did, and if they performed good in a game, we would give them the reins for at least a few games to see how they do. See if they can earn a promotion on the depth chart. For people predicting 14 turnaround for St. Coast 12 and 5, I think that's not a bad idea. I would be very happy with that. First pass is in the direction of Gadsden. Nicely defended by the Cardinals. It'll be a 2nd and 10. Chargers slinging it right out of the gate. I think the Chargers, at very minimum, still grab double-digit wins, so 10 wins. And again, this is a much tougher schedule, man. This schedule is absolutely insane. But the ceiling absolutely needs to be somewhere at 13 or 14 wins. That would probably put me at 11 or 12 wins myself. But we're going to do a prediction video here soon, so I'm not going to spoil it too much. Nice pass over the middle. It was Lad McConkey. With the 8-yard pickup, it's 3rd and 2. Maybe the Chargers lining up to run it here. I don't know. I would put this in the hands of Amari and Hampton. Let's see how the Chargers respond here. 3rd and 2. It is a fake. Herbert, quick pass to the outside, and he's going to hit his tight end. It's Gadsden. Rondé Gadsden picks up the Chargers. First down. Do I still have this on right here? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's not programmed, but I think I can still. Boom! Yes, sir, right there. We have to update it. We'll get the thing updated before the next episode so I have a little stream deck over here where I push the buttons for the different things that happen in a game. But I can still access them here for this. Here comes Justin Herbert. Another play fake over the middle. Still looking. I think he was looking for Trey Harris there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Another incomplete pass on first down. With just 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Man, dude, I miss Sim Sundays. Type 1 in the chat if you miss Sim Sundays. This is as close as it's going to get. Till August and September. What games am I going to? I'm going to the Broncos game this year at SoFi. Ooh, Omarion Hampton with a nasty juke. Stays on his feet. Omarion. Oh, dude, it looks so much like that game versus the Giants. That run was like a spitting image of his runs during the Giants game. Woo! Oh, baby. Yes, sir. Please feed O. Feed O. Feed O. Here comes the next play. I think it was a QB sneak. Don't see a lot of that in Madden Sims. It's going to pick up the first down in the Chargers. Moving this thing on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Stream Deck too, but it's in the hospital last year a couple of times. Don't know where my PC stuff went. Oh, dude, that's the worst. That's how I lost my Pokemon cards. Here comes a carry for O. This time they're all over him. 2 defenders in the middle. O's going to lose a few there. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Man, I didn't even get to push the button. Big run. Why is this still in here? I got to update that. Justin Herbert over the middle finds his tight end, Gadsden. I love that the tight ends are getting so involved in this sim, man. 3rd and 4, Chargers creeping up now, 40-yard line, and they pick up another first down. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. If you guys were wondering too, though, I will be at the Broncos game at SoFi. You want to come say hi. Nice pass underneath. It's Quentin Johnston picking up the first down, and the Chargers offense continues to move. The guys at the Die Hard Boat Club have been so awesome the last few years, man. They got us a little booth at Thunder Alley last season when we attended the Vikings game. And, man, I got to meet a lot of you people that are big fans of the channel. That really meant a lot to me. Shout out to the Die Hard Boat Club, man. Hopefully we get the opportunity to shake hands and say thank you to a lot of the viewers in person once again this season. Go to the Rams versus Chargers director. I was thinking about that one, too. A lot of it does come down to scheduling and that sort of thing. I have yet to see, crazy enough, because I've been to a lot of games, I've yet to see a division rival game. And I will say this. I do have a little bit of a reputation with some of our division rival teams. Oh, no, it's intercepted. Justin Herbert throws a pick over the middle. It's number 0 of the Cardinals. Who is that? Cody Simon. And the Cardinals will get it right back. Man, that's a crazy pick. That's a crazy pick. Yeah, right into his hands, too. Looking for McConkey, and it's going the other way. Dang, dude. Anyway, let's just say I think twice before going to a Raiders game, even at SoFi. Chiefs is probably going to be fun, but I was like, the Broncos will probably be the most harmless, and I wanted to go to one this season, so we're going to catch that one for sure. Raiders Chargers is always entertainment. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. And me and the wife, I think over the first few years, I really didn't mind it. And then people started digging into, like, where I am and even where I'm sitting. And I was like, oh, that's creepy. Y'all ruining it. Y'all ruining it for everybody. So we decided maybe we don't go. Yes, nice sack there. It's Deion Henley. Maybe we don't go to the Raiders games at least. Rams would be pretty fun too, though. That's a sack right there, dude. Deion Henley gets home, giving us a preview of what we might see from the Chargers defense in terms of pass rushing, blitzing. The inside linebacker gets home on that one. It'll be 2nd and 15. Here comes the Cardinals and Brissett. The long second down. Brissett underneath. It's a screen. Looking for Love. Nicely wrapped up by Deion Henley. Limits it to 5 or 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9. Deion's going off the season. Yeah, we can hope, dude. He has been awesome. And also loves him having throwing picks way too high. Yeah, I remember that from last year, too. Hopefully we don't see too much of that. Here's Brissett. Stepping up. Throws on the run. Too high. It's 4th and 9, and the Chargers defense stands tall. Let's get that football back and get on the board. From the 21-yard line, too. Nice defense there. Derwin James and company. And the Bolts get the football back here. One of these days, hopefully, we cross paths. Used to have season tickets. Oh, that'd be sick, dude. I'm sure I would meet a lot more people if I went to more than one game. But I feel like my experience as a Chargers fan changed so dramatically after I started doing these lives, man, because as a lot of you guys know, where I'm from, not a lot of Chargers fans. And so finally being able to go from like, woohoo, that's like the one guy at the end of the bar. They used to call me the batteries guy. There's this one girl that will always get too much to drink, and she'd be like, that's the batteries guy. And then I became the batteries guy. Here comes the carry. It's Omarion. Picks up a couple of yards. But for the most part, I was like the only Chargers fan in my area. And then going from that to actually streaming and having this like huge number of Chargers fans, like holy crap, like thousands of Chargers fans screaming and hollering and cheering at the same time has been so much fun. And I feel like it created a haven for a lot of people like myself who wanted more engagement. Here's, up the middle. Woo! We got to look at the blocking on that one too, man. Was Biotish responsible for part of that big run by Omarion Hampton? Because we're going to need to see more of that, dude. There's Omarion Hampton, big O up the middle. Of course, he had all the space in the world to make that happen. Allen with the $5 holla. Your streams help my anxiety during tight games. I'm glad I don't add to him too much, man, because I can get pretty heated sometimes. Herbert underneath finds his man. Ooh, Trey Harris. Big first down. That's what you like to see. And we got ourselves a 1st and 10 at the 40, man. Dude, I got to start working at animations now again. I think I did one for Big O, right? Like a hammer or something. Maybe not. Helen, dude, $5 holla during a Sim Sunday? Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Ooh, trick play. It's Harris. Picks up a couple yards. On the ground. It's 2nd and 7. Crazy. Trey Harris. And, of course, he did that a couple of times last year. But this is the Mike McDaniel offensive playbook. So this is as close of a preview as you're going to get from a Madden series on the director's channel. To represent that. Here's another carry. No, play action. Justin Herbert underneath finds his man in the flat. It's the new fullback, Alec Ingold, who can absolutely be utilized as a receiving fullback, dude. A utility back. Picks up a couple yards there. Now 3rd and 4 at the 34-yard line. Chargers absolutely have a chance to tie this up. Let's go get a touchdown, dude. Here for a touchdown. Captain. Oh, McCaptain. 3rd and 4, Herbert over the middle, finds Quentin Johnston, 1st down for Q. Let's go, baby. And of course, you love seeing that. I think QJ is going to have himself a fantastic season in this offense. his first catch in this game with 3 minutes left in the first half. 1st and 10 now at the 17. First and 10, Herbert underneath, finds QJ, breaks the first tackle, picks up a solid 6 yards on that effort. It'll be 2nd and 4. Give the ball to O, dude. Give the ball to Omarion. Gaston's really good in Madden, so is QJ. Yeah, dude. I did a couple of games early off season, just curious as we got new players, and yeah, those are where I'll be looking as well. Here comes Quentin. Oh, wait, over the middle. I think that was Keaton Mitchell.
How well will the Chargers do this year? Playoff,
Hey!
win, championship game possibly? What's your prediction?
Constellation Pegasus with that $20 holla. What's up, baby? Pegasus. Believe in the heart of the cards, Pegasus. Damn, dude. $20 holla in a Sim Sunday episode, dude. Thank you so much. And then we're going to get a quick pass to Oronde Gadsden to celebrate, man. That's a Chargers touchdown. Oronde Gadsden and the Chargers are first on the board with a tutty. Let's go, baby. 86 is in the chat, and the Bolts take the lead. Constellation Pegasus, $20 holla. Perfect timing, man. Perfect time. He says, how well will the Chargers do this year? Playoff win, championship game possibly. What's your prediction? I think bare minimum. And I kind of felt this last year. Everything sort of fell apart with the injuries. Same thing could happen this year, but I have a better feeling about it, okay? I think the Chargers do pick up their first playoff win in many years this season. After that, I feel like it's in God's hands. But the team, dude, this is where the experience of Jim Harbaugh and what he has done throughout his career comes into play. I think year 3, things are dialed in. He got rid of Greg Roman, who I believe was brought in to help build a foundation via his familiarity. Now Jim Harbaugh moves away from his prototypical power gap offense, moves into the Mike McDaniel era, which really leans into the strength of this roster. And you're going to see a much more balanced team out there in terms of the defense has been awesome. The offense is really about to play catch up so quickly here. Oh, dude, I'm very excited. I think I got the Chargers 11 or 12 wins this season, their first playoff win, and after that we'll have to wait and see. But absolutely, in terms of coaching, preparedness, time, and effort, they could definitely be a championship caliber team this year. And I get that question a lot. Like, are the Chargers going to win a Super Bowl? Are we going to be contenders for a Super Bowl and this and that? And all I can tell you is they are at the point now that almost every other Jim Harbaugh team has been ready to take that big leap. And now we are in that year 3 where that big leap is primed and ready. Let's go, dude. Hey, $20 holla from Constellation Pegasus, man. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, you know what I just found? Bring in the Big Apple for our guy. Thank you so much, dude. Here comes another carry. It's Love up the middle, 7 yards. And they're going to have to play hurry-up offense here. No huddle with 1:45 left on the clock. Offensive threat should be better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's one of the things that I talk about tomorrow in that Locked On Chargers podcast episode. I'll be a guest on that tomorrow. I talked a lot about Jim Harbaugh. Oh! Did we just see a D lineman intercept the football? No way we just saw that. Jamari Caldwell just turned around and picked off Brissett. Are you kidding me? Woo! Are you serious right now? Interception by Jamari Caldwell. Number 99, big man gets his hands up and somehow comes down with it. What is going on? What is going on? That is absolutely insane. These sliders are actually based. Dude, take a look. Okay, so I'll put his link in here because, man, if you want to try this at home, it's a lot of fun. This is the guy that helped save our franchise last year, dude. And he is back this year with more sliders, and that is what we're using in today's video. That is so freaking funny, dude. And here we go, man. The Chargers got the football right back inside the 35 with 1.5 minutes to play. Ooh, McConkey, nice catch through contact. Chargers take a quick, oh wait, the Cardinals took a quick timeout. Maybe somebody injured in there. It's Sweat. Fortunate for the Chargers, still have 3 timeouts. It's a 2nd and 3 coming up. Jeez, man. Flashes of Jesse still in this defense, baby. Oh, yeah. I mean, you will see it because this is Madden 26. That's still the Jesse Minter defense for the Chargers. But we are running the Miami Dolphins offense via Mike McDaniel in these games. The DD. Who had Jamari Caldwell with the first interception for the Chargers on the season in their bingo card? Raise your hand. Big man, dude. Here comes the carry. It's Omarion. He's able to pick up the first down. It looks like he had the first down, but they're going to say 3rd and inches, which I don't know if it's going to challenge that. Madden is weird about these things. But what will the Chargers do here now with just a minute to play? They're at the 21-yard line. Will they go for the QB sneak again? That's what they did last time. It's I form. Herbert's going to drop back to pass. Underneath, it's Gadsden again. It's another Charger touchdown. Oronde Gadsden. 2 touchdowns in his first half in this first game of the first week of football. Get out of town. Let's go. 2 touchdowns for OG, dude. Wow, is he getting free? He is fast, dude. That is something I'm absolutely so excited to see in the regular season. And the Chargers are going to take a 13, potentially 14-3 lead here in the first half, featuring 2 Gadsden touchdowns and a Jamari Caldwell interception, if you can believe it. Who got the football first? I think they did. I think the Cardinals got the ball first. 60 catches, 700 yards, 5 touchdowns incoming. Dude, I'd love it. Absolutely would love it. Pegasus back with a $20
The
holla.
offense was sketchy at best. A bigger threat out there will be very welcome and hopefully bury the past into an annoying memory to laugh at.
You know what's so crazy? That obviously, the Dolphins had talent, right? Tyreek Hill back then was one of the best receivers in football. Jalen Waddle, obviously a great pick for them. I don't know if he ever reached his ceiling even. Devon Achan's great. But all of them kind of being limited by their quarterback play, which McDaniel was still able to figure out anyway. You know what I mean? And the Chargers, I believe, as a whole, especially when you put the quarterback position into account as well, are a more talented team than the Miami Dolphins in their prime with Mike McDaniel. And I have absolutely all the faith in the world that he's going to come in here and do what Jesse Minter did for the defense, but for our offense. And you guys will remember, our defense was putrid before Jesse Minter. And a lot of the same players resulted in that big turnaround. It went from poo-poo to, oh my goodness, in one season with mainly the same people on the roster. Over the middle, Trey McBride gets taken down. 44 seconds left around the 34-yard line for the Cards. So yeah, I think, dude, that... Again, Jim Harbaugh kind of built a foundation he was comfortable with Greg Roman, but the best leaders in the world, the best coaches in the world are the ones that delegate the best, that delegate wisely. And I think Jim Harbaugh has always been so good at that in terms of his defensive coordinator, but it took him a season here to find his offensive coordinator, and that was absolutely the best move. Here's Brissett, tries to get away, and he's sacked. It's Khalil Mack. The Mack attack hits home, and the Cardinals, now out of timeouts, are inside the 30-yard line. Another $20 olive from Constellation Pegasus. Thank you so much, dude. Holy crap. I appreciate the love. Episode 1, Sim Sundays, and Pegasus in here dropping 20 bombs, man. Thank you so much, dude. Genesis took 22. Yeah, definitely. Brissett looking, has some time. Tries to find his man underneath. That's going to be Marv. Picks up the first down, but the clock is running. Now under 30 seconds to play at the 38-yard line. When do we get uniform schedule release, Director? I don't know, but I actually look forward to that a lot, too. I'm kind of hoping they do away with the yellow jerseys this season and give us an extra Navy jersey game. I think that they would probably be leaning towards that, too. Brissett, little time, fires underneath, pushed out of bounds is Love after a pickup of 6, but now they're at the 44, which is 9 seconds left. Line's going to be nice with rotating pieces. Yeah, dude, I was talking about that in my underrated players the other day. Again, I think we're all sort of forgetting a Boygby, who had 6 sacks last season. Now you got Mesidor in there. You got Dalvin Tomlinson in there. Like, yeah, dude. 8 seconds left. Brissett underneath. Finds his man. Once again, picks up a small chunk. They're at the midfield point now with 6 seconds left and 10, a 1st and 10 in front of him. Gold jersey with powder pants. It would. I wouldn't doubt that there's a better option out there in terms of the combinations. But I think in terms of, like, from what we saw last year, an extra Navy game absolutely is the move over the yellows. And I didn't hate the yellows, but man, the navies were just so much better. Brissett's going deep downfield into the end zone, and it's going to be batted away. Chargers will maintain a 3-14 lead. And we are into halftime, baby. Hey, dude, not a bad start to Sim Sunday. Of course, it's the Cardinals. You're probably going to see a similar result on game day. But definitely not a bad start. Here comes a $5 holla from Allen. The only person that gave Minter trouble was McDaniel. That is actually kind of crazy. Also thought that in Christian Gonzalez trades, maybe I heard a little bit about that. It depends on what the whole atmosphere is around that trade. Sometimes when a player is pushing to get out super aggressive, it can make the price go down. The biggest reason I'm hesitant about trading this season is because this upcoming draft is supposed to be really, really good. And whether it is or not, the teams believe it because we've already started to see trades inflating the value of 2027 draft picks. You know what I mean? So it can be a double-edged sword where you might be able to get Christian Gonzalez for a first round and maybe that's it. But if it turns out to be this oh, by the way, here comes Keaton Mitchell returning the football there. That was kind of exciting here, kicking off the second half. If it does turn out to be like this godly, draft class, I hope that Gonzalez fits and he's worth it, and it's not another, Patriots fumble of a cornerback ad. Of course, I don't think that with Gonzalez. I think he would be awesome. Christian Gonzalez is one of the best defenders in football. But we'll see. Again, it just kind of depends. I feel like this is a dream year for Joe Ortiz. That's all I'm going to say. I think that he's super excited. He wants to have all the picks that he can. I don't know if we're going to see very many trades like we saw last year with, Dafe Owe and all that. Here comes the pitch for, it's a Hampton. Hampton to the outside. Hampton all the way down the sideline inside the 50. At the 45-yard line. That's a big run for Big O, dude. Oh, man. Omarion Hampton, baby, with a big run to start off the second half, and the offense is on fire. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Alan. Another $5 holla. Justin Herbert, nice quick play action, hits Trey Harris underneath. 135 yards, 2 touchdowns for Justin Herbert. Of course, the interception as well, but he is definitely making up for it here. $2 holla from Scotty. Does Henley's dad, Big Rico, case affect Deion? No, not at all. And of course, that is a crazy story. I was just telling my wife about that the other day. And it is crazy to think that our super happy, friendly, go-lucky Deion Henley has a crazy, home life, upbringing. I don't even know what to say. It's wild. It's wild. But I think he's more than proven that he's not his father. You guys see that Mandalorian movie? How many times that Jabba guy? I'm not my father. I made that connect. Here comes Justin Herbert over the middle. Almost intercepted. Thank goodness. That one was dropped. It'll be 3rd and 14 now from the 32-yard line. Chargers, I would just run it here and grab the 3 points and keep it a full 2-possession lead. Yeah, Hugo, that's crazy. I know that's probably hitting home too because that had to have been one of the toughest. He said something about that on social media after the season, how tough it was. Here's Omarion tries to make a move. Going to pick up a few, but keep the Chargers in field goal range. But yeah, that I can't even imagine. That had to have been tough. What's up, Kyle? Kyle? What's up, Kyle? Hey, Kyle, all I'm saying is that I think I'm down for a little Top Golf. I got me one of them summer passes. I've been having a blast. Did pump up coach and lad? Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude, for sure. Kyle from the Boat Bros. I knight thee, Sir Kyle, protector of the seven realms and shades of the most epic. Sunglasses, aura in the game. Here comes the return by the Cardinals. 30-yard line, and the Chargers have a 17-3 lead now. Sir Kyle Boatbros, protector of the seven kingdoms. Oh yeah, damn, dude. There's Basantis. Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, you could see him in here, too. I wanted to pay more attention to the offensive line. They are definitely faster. When I was looking at all of the traits and stuff and the ratings, the Chargers O-line is, like, much faster than it was last year. Here comes a short pass underneath, 7 yards, 2nd and 3 for the Cardinals. Last week's House of Dragon, dude. I'm so excited for the episode tonight. Yes, me and the wife saw it last week. Very excited. Me and the wife have been on a binge lately this summer. We've been running through shows, man. It's been a fun time. We just finished. You know what was my favorite shows of the year? Comes the next play. It is a play action over the middle. Oh no. Marv is wide open, and he's going to take it to the house. Oh, my goodness. Marvin Harrison. That had to have been a 70-yard touchdown, dude. Holy crap on a cracker. Well, the Cardinals have made this interesting again. Let's get the offense back out there. Pick up that 2-possession lead again. Anyway, one of my favorite shows I've watched all year. Totally hit the mark on a lot of things I love about movies and television. A show called Widow's Bay, dude. That show was awesome. I loved everything about it. It's like a horror, like, comedy. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's genuinely scary at times, but so fun, like, throughout the whole thing. Absolutely loved it. Highly recommend Widow's Bay. I think it's on Apple TV is where we watched it. Super, super fun. Super, super fun. That was definitely a good one. And yes, we've been watching Game of Thrones. We watched that new one, the what was it called? The one that was kind of like Knight's Tale at the beginning. That one was really good too. At the start of the year. Here comes a return. Was that Brennan Thompson? Yeah, Brennan Thompson on the return there. And Amari Hampton on the screen now. 7 rushes for 44 yards. Let's get him. Yeah, 6.2 yards per carry. Let's get him the ball a few more times. Here comes 1st and 10. I'm paying more attention to the offensive line this time, too. Here comes the play action over the middle, and Herbert's too high. I think he was looking for his tight end. It'll be 2nd and 10. Chargers trying to get some chunk yards back. Don't let him come back, Chargers. Play it more rhythmically. Play it more safe. Get the ball to your big O, Omari and Hampton. Pick up some first downs. Shorter games here, only 8-minute quarters. They got the time to mix things up here. Here comes Justin Herbert over the middle. Looking for Trey Harris. It's incomplete. Now we're looking at a 3rd and 10 from the 26. Need more McDaniel motion? Oh, yeah. We just started, too, yesterday. The wife loves it. Blue Eye Samurai. That one was... I watched it a few years ago, and I've been trying to get her to watch it. And last night she was finally like, okay, let's try it. And she seems to really enjoy it. Over the middle. Oh, nice pick up there. It's the Chargers tight end, Rondé Gadsden. I think I'm going to have to make an animation for this guy, man. 1st down Chargers. The OG picks up the first down. And the Chargers now at the 40-yard line. Let's go, dude. Anyway, Blue Eye Samurai, awesome. Definitely more for mature audiences, but man, dude, so good. Awesome, awesome story. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I saw the first season of the live action. I've seen the cartoon, which was awesome too. Oh, dude, Omari Hampton does not want to go down. I love that about Big O, dude. That's one of the biggest reasons I was so excited for him to be added to the team. Those runs where he just would not go down that we saw last year with the Chargers, like, that's all over his tape at UNC, dude. And he's absolutely going to be something special if he can stay on the field this year. Yeah, Last Airbender's awesome, dude. The Avatar's, I very much so love the cartoon. My brother made me watch it. And the live action's not terrible either. I mean, obviously the cartoon's better, but they did a pretty good job. I think season 2 is what just dropped too, right? I'll have to give it a shot. Maybe that'll be one we watch in the daytime with the kids. Castlevania, loving it so far. That is one that a lot of people have pushed me at. They're like, oh, you got to check this out. And I was like, I'm not much of an anime person. But every once in a while, I'll dip my toes in, and that one looks pretty good. Is that anime, or is that just like general animation? That's going to be a 4th and 4 for the Chargers. You think Season 2 is better for Avatar? I'm looking forward to it. Where the Chargers are, come on. Yeah, dude, for real, dude. I'll advocate for that. Oh, dude, Maul's Shadowlord was so effing good. That's some of the best Star Wars I have seen in years. I got my brother coming over once a week. We've been trying to knock out Andor because he hadn't seen it. Obviously Andor's amazing. But I cannot wait to start Maul with him afterwards, too. Like, that show knocked my socks off. It was so good. Here's 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line for the Cardinals. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Cannot let them come back. Here's a carry for Love. Ooh, Love makes the first man miss, breaks a tackle, and of course, you're going to see a lot of that in the season, too. The Cardinals don't got much going on for them, but Jeremiah Love's the real deal. You think Keaton Amarian will be more 50-50 in carries, receiving, or higher, one or the other? I think that it's going to be, like 60, 70% of the time, but you will see a nice share to Keaton Mitchell. But I still think picks up more receiving yards. Nice stop there for the Chargers. 3rd and inches. Of course, they had to do that one more time, but it's Tuli Tuipulotu on the stop there. And the defense get off the field on an inches opportunity here. But Omarion, dude, sneakily, man, he is such a good receiving back, too. It's something that's very underrated about his game. Here come the Cardinals lining up I form. See if the Chargers can pinch it up the middle, and it's going to be a quarterback sneak for the Cardinals, which picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 42. And what are the settings for the sim? We got it's simulation, it's 8-minute quarters, and then the sliders are the most important thing. The guy that we got the sliders from last year posted an updated video. This is what we're using. I just put the link in the description there. Here comes a carry for Love, who gets wrapped up nicely and then cleaned up there by Khalil Mack and Dayon Henley. It'll be 2nd and 9. You'd say Castlevania is anime, lots of action and gore, yeah. It might be one that I try on my own at some point. Because, again, I'm not a huge anime fan. My family isn't either. But I am privy to all good storytelling if I can find it. Spider-Man looks like it'll be good when it comes out. I'm so stoked for Spider-Man, dude. If it is what I think it is in terms of the storyline, that's going to be crazy. Anybody would even attempt to bring that to live action. For sure. Madden celebrations have been so much better in the last few seasons. You remember when they added it as like a feature in the game? Like, no, you can celebrate. I actually was pretty excited. Bill Director bringing me the lightning duck. Catch over the middle for the Cardinals. It's going to be nicely defended. 3rd and 4 now. Can the defense get off the field now? I mean, some of the best stories. There's some really good ones. Yeah, I try. I really, really do. It's not like I've completely steered away from it. It's just not my cup of tea, but I try. I will try. I remember some of my favorite movies have been anime in the past. I love the Studio Ghibli. Is that what it is? I love almost all their movies. Here comes a deep pass down the field, and it is nicely defended. An incomplete. Cam Hart all the way back there with Marvin Harrison Jr. And it's going to be incomplete and a 4th down. Chargers get the football back here. And hopefully can punch in a touchdown or another field goal or something to keep the 2-possession lead in front of them. Here comes the punt. Chargers will start at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense once more. Feed O. Feed O. Drew, 58 months. Hey, director, haven't been able to watch your content on YouTube as of late. Them shorts on Twitter and YouTube be coming in clutch. Hey, thank you so much, dude. We're trying to mix in a bit more. It's actually Bleacher Report that kicked my butt in that direction. That and my wife, who said, you got to get more into the shorts game. That's been fun. It's a lot more work, but it's been fun. Here comes the carry for Omarion. He's going to lose a yard. Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. They're 2nd and 10. 27-yard line. I'm the only one that having issues with the stream starters every 2 seconds. Really? I'm showing green on my end. You guys let me know if everybody's having issues here. Here comes 2nd and 10. Herbert over the middle finds Ladd McConkey. Nice pickup of 7 yards. Let's keep this drive going, man. 34-yard line and a 3rd and 3 up and coming. I'm looking for the tight ends. And Njoku should be mixed in there every once in a while, too. Wolverine in September, GTA in November, Doomsday in December. Oh, dude, it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited for gaming over the next few months. Herbert looking underneath, fires, finds his guy, Trey Harris. Up to midfield. Harris getting involved a lot in this game, too. He's been awesome. 1st and 10, Chargers at the 44. It's going to be an awesome season for gaming, dude. Of course, you guys know I'm a massive Star Wars fan. I am so stinking stoked for that new Pod Racer game. Absolutely so excited for that one. But the one I'm more excited about, which maybe some people will be shocked about, is that Zero Company game. I'm such a huge fan of Marvel Midnight Suns, and it feels a lot like that, but Star Wars. So obviously, I'll be stoked to play it. Here comes a carry by Omarion. It's going to be a few yards, but they're going to get him on the penalty. It'll be a legal block in the back by McConkey, bringing us back 1st and 15. Yeah, dude, Zero Company, man, it looks so fun. I never thought I'd be into those sorts of games, but I got sucked in to Midnight Suns. I've played it twice. I don't do that for many games. Here's Omarion breaking a tackle, picks up about 8 yards there, 2nd and 7. But the thought of doing that with Star Wars, mwah, so exciting. So exciting. Am I interested in XCOM, like Star Wars games? Oh, I'm actually going to probably give XCOM a try because I loved Midnight Suns so much. And to get ready for Zero Company. Herbert, ooh, nice little corner route there, but there's a flag. Is it a 1st down? Holding on the off. Oh, the penalties are killing us this drive, dude. The penalties are killing us. 2nd and 17. Now it feels like a Chargers game. Hope Midnight Suns happens to the MCU soon, dude. I'm such a big fan of Midnight Suns because of the game, and then I got into the comics a little too. And so fun. Ooh, Herbert almost threw another pick. 3rd and 17 now. This drive is stalling. You're probably more, likely to hit something underneath or run it. I would just throw a screen or something here and try and pick up the 3 and get the 2-possession lead. Dang, dude. Wasn't still terrible at XCOM. I hear it's hard. Here's Justin Herbert. Quick over the middle. Finds his guy. Oh, we're all the way on the other side of the field. I don't even know what I'm talking about. We're up to the 45-yard line now. Not even close to field goal range. It'll be 4th and 9. Herbert took a lick right there, too. 4th and 9. The Chargers got to punt this thing away. Boo. Backwood, you missed throwing smooth. Now, penalties. We had like a 1st and 10 all the way in like the 30-something yard line. Oronde Gadsden picked up a huge gain, and then it was a holding penalty and killed the drive. Now the Cardinals are going to get it back at the 22-yard line. At least we can flip the field, yeah. Buying tickets to the Ravens game before the schedule dropped to $900. That's insane, dude. I think the tickets for me and Mrs. Director, I think we ended up paying, and this is together, I think we ended up paying like $7. But yeah, it's still a lot. But I remember looking at prices for the last Ravens game, and they were crazy. They were crazy. Here's a pass underneath. Oh, dude. He's loose. Chargers finally take him down around midfield. It's going to be a big play for the Cardinals now, who are making things a little sweaty here at the fourth quarter. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to try and tie this thing up. To the Raven game coming this year? No, this year I'm going to the Broncos game. Sorry if I missed. Yeah, if I misspoke, made it sound that way. I'm going to the Broncos game this season. Here's another underneath pass for Marv. And another first down just about for the Cardinals. Will be second in inches with 3 minutes left to play. Looking to go to the Rams-Chargers game. I hear that one's going to be really fun. 99% chance to hit the shot in XCOM and still miss. Yeah, that's what I hear. A lot of people tell me that. I'm curious to give it a shot. Part of me just thinks I should wait. Here comes the carry by Brissett. Got to be careful, man. The Chargers got a lot of defenders out there that'd be more than happy to rip that ball out. Part of me feels like I should just wait for the Star Wars game and just live through that hype when it releases. And it looks good, too. Like, it legitimately looks like a good game. Again, it's not one of those games I feel like I would normally play. I mean, I've played some like that in the past. I really liked Mass Effect. I mean, they're a little different, you know what I mean? Like, the Midnight Suns, at least, it plays a bit different, even though, like, kind of the idea is sort of the same. I loved Mass Effect. I loved, I think I played Dragon Age back in the day. I think I played one or two of those games. And that sort of thing, you know, a bit different than my day-to-day of playing Apex, and I played a lot of Battlefront. Lately, I've been playing a ton of Marvel Rivals. That game's been so much fun. Arc Raiders has been good. That's been dying down a little bit, though. Brissett underneath. It's a first down and a timeout by the Cardinals. Good tackle keeping him in bounds. And 1 minute and 34 seconds is a lot of time here in the fourth quarter. Hopefully the defense can hold strong, man. Hero Company will probably be as hardcore. Will probably not be. That's probably one of the things I'm looking forward to. Because I hear that even on an easy mode, that XCOM can be pretty difficult. But I don't know. I still am very curious to give it a shot. Brissett looking, fire silent. Oh my gosh, he's wide open. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Chargers got 3 timeouts with 1:30. Can they keep Brissett and the Cardinals out of the red zone, though, is the question here, out of the end zone. With just 2 yards between them and pay dirt. They got Jeremiah Love now. I have to assume they're going to want to throw this, or going to run this football, but man, they're lining up looking like they may pass. Come on, defense. It's a carry by Love. Love up the middle. Nicely read by Derwin James playing in the box. Gets the stop there. Do the Chargers burn any timeouts here? I don't think they do. Clock is ticking, just 2 yards away for the Cardinals to try and tie this thing up and take our first episode into overtime. Jeremiah Love, lone running back in the backfield. It's going to be a play action. Right away, he's sacked. That's Teair Tart. The big man. Teair Tart gets in there. And it is a 3rd and goal now for the Cardinals at the 5-yard line. Still very sketchy here, but thank goodness Tart gets in there and slaps that boy up the head. We got ourselves a 3rd and goal. Come on, baby. Come on. Cardinals definitely going to pass. Here comes Love into wide receiver. It's over the middle. It's a touchdown. Absolutely wide open was Trey McBride. Now the Chargers, with under a minute to play now, have a chance to answer, but we may be heading to overtime. 600 for 3 tickets, by the way. Yeah, dude. And the 500s, too. Goodbye to all the Steelers fans. Well, I think my first game at SoFi was versus the Steelers. I remember watching Najee. I remember watching Big Ben was still on the Steelers back then, too, as one of his final seasons. I think it was his final season. And we did win that game. It was an awesome football game. And that was an experience watching all those Steelers fans walking away after that loss. All right, Chargers, exactly a minute on the clock. Can they get in field goal range for Cameron Dicker? Was it the game where Herbert got punched? Yeah, dude, it was. I think it was Cam Hayward, right? Was it that game? It may have been. Although I kind of remember watching that with you guys, too. Maybe that was a different year. But I wouldn't be shocked if I was at that one. Here comes the return. Brennan Thompson gets it just under the 25-yard line, and we're sitting here with 55 seconds left. Was it the game that Desmond King had a kick return for 6? It may have been. The big thing I remember from that game, I think, was a big touchdown by Austin Eckler, if I remember correctly. I'll be honest with you, dude. It was my first time being at a game, having a YouTube platform. And let's just say Thunder Alley made sure I could barely remember anything the next day. You guys were jumping me every two feet with a with a shot. Herbert, quick pass over the middle. That's a good start. Trey Harris, timeout, 41-yard line. You need what? 15, 20 yards, and you got yourself field goal range for the Chargers. You were like alive, right, for the Hayward game. That's what I was saying. I was like, I kind of remember watching that with you guys. I'm losing my freaking mind. We've played the Steelers a lot. There's like a 5-year stretch there. We played them almost every year. 1st and 10, Herbert. Over the middle, it's Quentin Johnston. We're in field goal range, baby. Just barely. The Chargers need a few more yards to get this field goal nice and tidy for Cameron Dicker, one of the best in the game. Let's go, dude. Been getting into football cards lately. Dude, I've been having to be careful with that. Because I know the minute I get obsessed with it, I get obsessed with it. Herbert, quick pass. Over the middle, it's QJ, baby. QJ puts this team firmly into field goal position, field goal range. Now we're looking at a 17-17 score that could be broken with a Cameron Dicker game-winning field goal. 2nd and 3 now from the 32. Thank goodness. Please, Chargers, don't put us in overtime in our first game. We still got 2 more games. 2 more games in this live, which is crazy. Herbert, quick pass over the middle. It's Ladd McConkey. And I think we're at the point now where we can let this clock run all the way down. Take the timeout within 3 seconds. Hit this field goal to win it. Let's go, baby. Here comes a quick run up the middle. They're just positioning and lining up that field goal opportunity. We're going to run this thing down to 3 seconds, take the timeout, and win this football game, baby. 5, 4, 3, timeout. There you go. I got sweaty there for a second because Madden. Because Madden, we all know. Been watching any World Cup director? Yeah, I've watched a handful of games. I watched that USA game last week. That was tough. I watched the New Zealand game. I was hoping they'd pick up their first win ever. What else did I watch? I watched the previous U.S. game. I've watched at least 4 games, I think. It's been fun. 2nd and 9. Here comes the 3-point try. It's Dicker. It's up, and it's good. The Chargers will win this one 17-20. A little closer than I had hoped, but it's a win is a win. And the Chargers will start off the season 1-0 in the Sim Sunday series. Let's freaking go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. The Chargers, man, on the board with a win. Let's set up our second game now. Week 2, Chargers versus the Raiders. The Raiders. Hopefully that one's moving. There we go. Nice. Chargers 1-0. Let's go play some Raiders. Of course, the schedule definitely not as tough in the first few weeks as it's going to get later on in the season. I'll tell you that right now. It's a good week to get in and grab some wins early. Let's see. There was one thing I wanted to change with the roster here real quick. I think I just wanted to see more of Mesidor out there. Edit rosters, depth chart. I think I'm going to put him in as a pass rusher in like nickel. That's where we'll give Mac a little bit more rest. There we go. I want to see a bit more Akeem Mesidor without disrupting too much of Khalil Mack's game there. That should get him on the field a little bit more. Okay, cool. Let's set up week 2. Chargers, Raiders. What's up, baby? Chargers, Raiders already set up here. Beautiful. Change the offensive playbook to Miami. And let's do this one with the navies. This seems to be a good one for navies, right? Yeah. Let's do it. What time is this one being played at? 1:05? Nice. Okay, I think we're good. Here we go. I gotta get you guys in here. Game number 2. Director's biggest fan. I've watched a handful of sims so far. They have Herbert throwing at least a 50-50 over the receiver's head, at least one interception a game. Yeah, they I don't know what it is with Justin Herbert and Madden, but they do him dirty every single season. We're hoping to help clean that up for him in these sims at least a little bit. At least a little bit. Here we go, baby. Super sim. Let's put this on slow. Flash forward to the game. We're in here with the navies this week, baby. Chargers, Raiders. In this week 2 simulation. $5 holla from Director's biggest fan, the best name on the internet. Thank you so much, dude. Good to see you. That's my ego check every week, but in the opposite direction. Ego inflation. I walked into the supermarket feeling like a different man. Dad with the my kids just got back from Lad McConkey football camp. Oh, that's awesome. Lincoln caught a scrimmage touchdown pass from Lad. That's so sick, dude. That's going to be one he never forgets. I'm in my 30s, and I would absolutely lose my mind catching a pass from Lad McConkey. That is so cool, dude. Would you rather have Thompson or Mesidor be Rookie of the Year if you had to pick only one, even though both would be better? I think it's more likely Mesidor just because, he's your first rounder. Thompson would be interesting, though. I mean, you never know. That speed with Herbert would be insane. Here come the Raiders to start things off here. He's going to give a quick pass. Oh, dude, that blocking was kind of nice. Not going to lie there. It's Brock Bowers. Picks up the first down and then some. Nice additional blocking out there, too, to the tight end spot. Yeah, I don't know. It's also tough because Mesidor is your edge 3. I mean, there's absolutely a chance that he pops off, but that would be crazy. That would be crazy. I think he's out there right now, actually. No, that's Caldwell. Here comes another pass sideline. Dude, Raiders starting off hot here. Holy cow, Mendoza. First look at him in a Raiders uniform. He 2 dots to the sideline there for the Raiders offense to kick this thing off. It'll be 1st and 10 now. Raiders inside the 30. Come on, defense. Come on now. Here comes a pass over the middle. Ooh, I thought that was going to be picked for a second. Instead, it's picking up a first down. It's Naylor, Jalen Naylor, who the Chargers called, hoping to get on the Chargers roster. On the Raiders, they're going to be driving now inside the 20-yard line. Are you saying that's Cousins in there right now? It might be, actually, huh? They're going to get a touchdown right away. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Are we to assume that Cousins will be the starting quarterback? I mean, that's probably more fair, right? I don't know. That was a pretty big signing by them, but I guess we don't really know at this point. Maybe we'll have Mendoza in on their second matchup with the Raiders, right? We'll put Mendoza in for the second matchup later in the season. That's towards the end of the year, right? Yeah, week 14. We'll put Mendoza in week 14. Okay, so it's Kirk Cousins in a Raiders uniform that we're looking at. He's going to score the first touchdown of the game. Woo! Cousins 100% starter. Gotcha. Now the Chargers need an answer here. Raiders offense off to a good start. It was Brock Bowers. It was Naylor. We didn't see Ashton Genty, did we? Crazy start. I think I've been to 2 Navy games now. It's such a different vibe, dude. I went to the one, was it last season or the season? It might have been 2 of them already. I don't remember. But those Supercharger games, man, are so freaking fun. It was just the one. I went to the Superchargers game. That was the Vikings game. That was insane. Seeing the San Diego Chargers font everywhere. It was such a weird blend of San Diego, LA. It was so fun. If you guys have a chance to go to one game this season, I would highly recommend trying to get to one of those Superchargers games. It was awesome. Yeah, it was the Vikings game, yeah. 4 plays, 74 yards. That was a tough start. Here comes the Justin Herbert response over the middle. Nicely defended by number 20, looking for Quentin Johnston. First big play of the game. It'll be 2nd and 10. Had major FOMO. Yeah, I mean, definitely. If anybody, especially you go, if like you could ever get out, that would be a fun one to go to, I would imagine. Almost an offsides there. Here comes Justin Herbert, quickly throwing it over the middle. Nice big gain there. Quentin Johnston, 50-yard line, and a huge first down Chargers. Yeah, Raiders fans are interesting. I try to distance myself, which is tough considering my best friend is a Raiders fan, but he's a teddy bear. Most Raiders fans I've met have been easily worked up, is all I'll say. Here's a 1st and 10 for the Chargers now at midfield. Another play action. Herbert sideline, and he's going to throw a pick pretty quickly in this one, man. That's crazy. 2 weeks, 2 picks. Raiders get the football back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they do that to Herbert and Madden, but they do. He's going to get picked quite easily by the lurking safety, and we got ourselves a 1st and 10 Raiders now around midfield. Boo. Not a lot of running in the Sims, yeah. I think it's also because we run 8-minute quarters as to keep these shows at a reasonable time. Because like right now, it's been an hour and 15 minutes and we're not even halfway done. If we did full 15-minute quarters, it would take for freaking ever. I tried to, I think, our first season, do full 15-minute quarters. Now we just do one game a week. But we ended up getting caught by the season a lot faster than we thought. Because there would be weeks where I didn't broadcast. It was either Father's Day or something was going on. And every time we did that, it would push us closer to the season. And then by the time we got to preseason, I was broadcasting Sim Sundays and the preseason games. And that became too much. I was like, we got to do more than 1 week or one game a week. Sometimes, 3. Third and 8 now. Chargers defense needs to get off the field quick here. Give the Chargers offense another look at it. 15-minute quarters with accelerated clock. Yeah, if we were just doing like the normal sim through, then that's probably a better option. But we're watching the full thing, and dude, big gain there. It's Naylor again. 56 yards in the first half is crazy. First quarter. We got a first down at the 33-yard line. Baldur's Gate is another one that I meant to play. A lot of games out there. I just get caught up in all the same ones. Like, I get very loyal to my games whenever I find one I love. Here comes Kirk Cousins trying to run with it. That's not going to work. 2nd and 11 now. On the 34-yard line. I feel you there. I think Slaughter or Burke make the 52. Both, for sure. Both make the 53. Right? Matter of fact, I think in these Sims, Slaughter is in at guard. I'll have to wait to see the offense once again. Naylor picks up another catch, this time for about 3 or 4 yards. But there is a holding penalty on the Raiders. Definitely want to accept that. It'll be 2nd and 21. Mac every once in a while will drop into coverage, I've noticed. They do that with more so in the real season with Thule. Seems a bit more comfortable in those situations. Which, speaking of which, was that Thule? That was Derwin James that comes back. It's a 3rd and 17 now. All right. Defense trying to bend, not break here. It'll be 3rd and 17. It's Cousins. Way over the middle and way wide open is Brock Bowers. Oh, my goodness. Here come the Raiders. We're about to see a 14-0 first quarter on the Chargers. I'm certainly hoping not. Definitely a different look from the Cardinals game we started off with. Thompson lead wide receivers over Ladd and QJ? No. But I think he's going to maybe lead in terms of yards per catch, which I don't think is going to be too big of a stretch. We need a pick. Yeah, we need an interception. Where's Jamari Caldwell when you need him? Here's Ashton Genty's first carry of the game. He picks up nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. What a shame, dude. What a shame for Genty. I was so excited for him coming into the league, and getting picked up by the Raiders kind of killed his fire early. Here's 2nd and 10. It's Genty, and it's a play action. It's underneath, and it's intercepted. There you go. Who called it? Dante Jackson gets the football back for the Chargers. It was Hugo that says we need a pick, and here comes Dante with the interception. And the Chargers offense gets the football back. Thank goodness. That was off to a terrible start, but now we can start cleaning things up. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Rashawn Slaughter, Biotish. Logan Taylor would be interesting. Joe, and then swing tackles Burke and Isaiah World. Yeah. We always forget. I'm even forgetting his name right now. The other Oregon tackle that we picked up. Here comes Justin Herbert. Underneath, he hits Omarion, who's going to pick up about 4 yards. They put him in at guard. Alex Harkey. That's right. Harkey. Harkey. Oh, yeah, you guys in the comments. Yes, Harkey. We always forget about him, too. Coyote as well. Yeah, he's been leading everybody lately. Here comes 2nd and 6. Just kidding. Here comes a commercial break. And then a 2nd and 6 for the Chargers in the second quarter. Yeah, a lot of competition out there this year, dude. A lot of competition. It's insane to think that these guys are not going to make the roster with how many, how many players we have out there this season. It's like the entire depth was wiped clean. And we're now looking at like a huge competition at pretty much every position on the offensive line. Justin Herbert looking, fires underneath. Oh, it goes to the corner, actually. I think he got it. It went so fast, I didn't even see who picked up the catch. Who was it? That was an insane catch. I'm going to assume that was Quentin Johnston. Could have been Trey, too, but that was an insane catch on the sideline. 1st and 10. Wow. That is insane. Here comes Justin Herbert. Looking, fires over the middle, and it's dropped by Oronde Gadsden. Chargers trying to answer with a touchdown of their own here in the second quarter. That for guys like Eric Rodgers, the Dame Tucker, Isaiah World. It's going to be a fun training camp this year, man. Hope Rodgers makes the 52. Yeah. Here comes the 2nd and 10 try for the Chargers. Herbert, it's a tight end screen. The blocking kind of sucked. I'm not going to lie. 3rd and 6. Blocking was just not there. We need to add another corner. I'd say Rasul Douglas is one of those options, definitely, I was looking at when looking at veteran corners. I got to go take a look at my list again. But there was one other one that I thought might be pretty good. I think it was Diggs. Might be a good option as well if you're looking for a vet. Herbert underneath. Finds his guy. It's Omarion Hampton. He's going to pick up the first down. Very nice catch by O. You should see a lot more of that in the regular season. I think Omarion going to get much more involved in the receiving game this season. This is not McDaniel's playbook. I'm fairly certain it is. I switched it just before coming into the game. I'm fairly certain it is. Here comes a carry. It's Omarion in the I form. It'll be 2nd and 9. But they do run some of the similar stuff that we did last season, but I wonder if there's a way to check. I'm pretty certain, I'm pretty dang certain that it's the Mike McDaniel offensive playbook. Where's Njoku? He's the tight end 2 on this roster. Hopefully we see a bit more of him in those 2 tight end formations. Herbert, play action. It's a pitch! Oh, I think we got flagged for something, though. Holding on the Chargers. It's going to be a 2nd and forever now. Dang it, dude. It's Jake Slaughter. It'll be 2nd and 19. I tried jacking up the fatigue a little bit more, too, to see a bit more rotation. And Omarion shakes off the first hit by Max Crosby, but that threw off the entire play. And it's 3rd and 24 now. The Chargers getting their first touchdown. This game looking a little less likely now with a huge 3rd down coming up. Gadsden got a sick card in Ultimate Team. You can make him a 99 overall. That's sick. I really wish I was back in the Madden Ultimate Team. I tried earlier this season. I was so much more preoccupied with other games. Herbert, a lot of time to throw. He's going to go underneath. A chance. Oh, there was a chance. There was a chance for Quentin Johnston. It's Porter with the ankle tackle that stops it from being a huge first down for the Chargers. Do they go for it here? I don't know, man. They do. The Chargers are going for it. 4th and 3. Oh, this is a big play. Yeah, they are going. It's Omarion. Can he fight? Yes, he can. Omarion Hampton. Oh, my goodness. First down, Chargers. Somehow, some way, they pick up a first down when staring down the barrel of like a 3rd and 25 just a moment ago. Holy cow. Oh, dude. That is insane. Here comes I-form for the Chargers. It's a carry. It's, up the middle. And Omarion picks up about 15 yards on that carry. Let's go. Thank goodness. Chargers now at the 29-yard line with 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Have a chance to tie this thing up before the second half. Hope Gadsden gets to be as good as Gates. Don't worry about Njoku taking targets away. You do worry about it. I think it's the most complete tight end room we've ever had. Totally fine with that. I think it's going to be a good season for Justin Herbert because of that. Here comes the flag on the Chargers. Oh, goodness, dude. These flags are killing us. Delay a game on the offense. They were a second away from snapping that football. It'll be a 1st and 15. With Staley decisions. Yep. 1st and 15 now from the 34-yard line. Herbert looking, fires underneath. I think it is Gadsden who picks up the penalty yardage. It'll be a 2nd and 10. Chargers 2nd and 10, 29-yard line. Omarion bumps into his own guy, but still finds some space. 3rd and 7 now. Defenders closed in really quickly. 26-yard line. Chargers now in field goal range. I just really hope we can get in there for a touchdown. On the sideline. Hopefully that's not a sign of him sitting the bench for a little bit. But we do have Keaton Mitchell in there who's very fast. Omarion has just been such a huge part of the offense in the first few games. 2nd and 12 now. 3rd and 7 coming up. 2 minutes, 12 seconds, 3rd and 7 coming up. It is Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell in at running back. Can Justin get the football out in time? Throws into triple coverage. It's a 4th and 7. Chargers got to take the field goal here. Yo. Glenn, following your viewers, director, always good content. Appreciate your time in the videos and content. Hey, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. Somebody mentioned earlier, too, I don't know if you guys saw, we're going up against all the other NFL YouTubers out there. And shockingly enough, when we were putting that together, dude, this channel, among all other NFL YouTubers that represents every single team, we rank at number 13, which is pretty sick, dude. I'm not going to lie. I thought we would be like, and again, just under 60,000 subs is so many subscribers. I can't even tell you. I would dream of that back in the day when I first started my YouTube channel. But in comparison to some of these other guys, man, there's huge YouTubers everywhere. To be in this space and to even be in the top half is a huge honor. I have to thank you guys for that. But I will also say the next team ahead of us is the Raiders. I think that they're at like 63 or 65,000, somewhere around there. So we're hoping to jump them and take the 12 spot. And when we do, every single time that we jump a spot, I'm giving away a jersey. I think that'll be a lot of fun, man. That would be crazy. 2 minutes. Raiders have the football. 21-yard line. Come on, defense. Top 10 by the end. It seems director trust. Okay. Nobody's going to talk Tom Grossi. No, they won't. But I would be very happy to get above the Raiders, at least. 13 among NFL channels is huge. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Chargers. Who says the Chargers got no fans, right? 60,000 strong is pretty crazy. Man, what a catch there. A lot of time in the pocket for Kirk Cousins. That's going to be a 7-3 score now with a minute and 53 seconds at the 42-yard line. I don't like this at all. Come on, defense. Let's get another pick, please. Please and thank you. Kirk Cousins. Quick throw over the middle. Finds number 2. It's Genty, the running back, who got free. And now at the 37-yard line, they're able to take the lead again with a field goal here by a full possession. Yuck. Who would I pick to be the Bolts' dark horse in 2026? like a player that pops out of nowhere and is really freaking good? Is that the question? Dude, Brock Bowers is going to fix this. Oh my goodness. The Chargers now behind. 3-14 was not on my bingo card for week 2. Not a good. And we play the Bills in the final game of this episode. Not good at all. Dark horse for the season. I'm thinking throughout the whole roster. And somebody that kind of comes out of nowhere, right? Because the first guy that comes to mind is Brendan Thompson. I think that matchup is pretty obvious. Let's go with somebody a little less obvious. I'm going to say this year for me, and I'm really hoping this is the case, that Junior Colson is the dark horse, that he comes back. He proves that he's everything that we hoped he would be in the third round, and that just being on the field was enough for him to reach that height again. I'm going to hope for that. I think Junior Colson would give us a big boost to that linebacker position for sure. Nick Barrett's a good pick, too. I like that one. I'm really hoping Junior Colson can get to that form that we were all hoping to see a few years ago. 14-3. Chargers got some catch-up ball to play here. Minute 21 left on the clock. Only took them, like 39 seconds to score that touchdown? Nice return there by Keaton Mitchell. Kennard's a good pick, too. A lot of people counting him out. Dark horse would be great because Perryman can't play a full season. Him and Henley would be amazing. Yeah, I think, again, the potential, because I covered this player like crazy when we drafted him. We just never got to see him. Colson is an awesome football player. At least his potential is. See if he can reach it this season just by simply staying on the field. Herbert needs to get rid of the football fairly quickly here, as we got this clock and not a lot of time. In the minute 13, they're going to burn their first timeout. Luckily, they do have the 3 timeouts, 2nd and 2 coming up. One more field goal definitely helps close the gap a little bit, but touchdown makes me feel a lot better. We'll see if they can do it. 42 yards, or I should say the 42-yard line here. So they got about 58 yards to go. A minute 13 and 2 timeouts to make that happen. Here's Herbert over the middle. Picks up the first down. Ooh, big hit, but that's the first catch we've seen for David Njoku, who does come down with it through contact, man. I'm going to hit that button. That was a big hit for David Njoku. Clock is running. Chargers need to hurry things up. KLS is a good pick, too. Here's 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. Ooh, McConkey's open. Oh, but instead he's going to go up the middle. It's Kolar, which is awesome, but what is the penalty? Holding on the offense, of course. And the holding has been killing us these past few games. Now it's going to be a 1st and 20. Charlie Kolar getting some action there. Herbert, nice throw leading his tight end, Gadsden. Did they burn the timeout? Yes, they do. It's a 2nd and 5. The Cards, I was like, yes, we did beat the Cardinals. We did beat the Cardinals. Off to a rocky start here versus the Raiders, though. This Kirk Cousins to Brock Bowers connection's been killing us, and the penalties. Hopefully we can overcome that. Zach on the top of the screen. Can Herbert find one of them? Up the middle. He's going to find Ladd McConkey. High point pass. Lucky to come down with that one. Chargers burn their final timeout. In field goal range now. Again, that matters, but I want a touchdown. Just barely. I don't know. You need another 5-10 yards before I'm like feeling okay or feeling good about a field goal. But again, I'm hoping they can find a way to score it here, dude. Only 34 seconds, no timeout. Herbert underneath finds nobody. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. They have the Cardinals starting back. No, yeah, it was Brissett. Says we don't have Mendoza starting in this one either. He'll be starting, I think, in Week 14 in our second matchup. But for this one, it'll be Kirk Cousins. No, Amari and Hampton on the field still. Herbert underneath finds his receiver. That's Quentin Johnston for about 4 yards. Puts us in a better field goal position, maybe. 28 seconds, though. Clock is stopped. We get the first down. Maybe we spike it. Hope to still go for the touchdown, but I don't know at this point. Again, it's Keaton Mitchell in the backfield. The play action, and Justin Herbert's just got to get rid of this thing, dude. Yeah, 4th and 6. Just go for the 3. And hope to close the gap by another 3 points there. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Nico Reed and Colson's a good matchup, too. Or a good pick there. You see, I saw him, this Noah guy on the roster, too. I don't quite know. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'll take a better look at him. Here comes the long try. Oh, it's off the upright. Cameron Dicker with a rare miss. That is a heartbreaker. This is shaping up to be one of those games, dude. One of those games. Jeez Louise. Kirk Cousins turning back the clock to his Minnesota days. And the Chargers struggling to keep pace here. Now the Raiders have a small chance to get 3 of their own. Just 20 seconds, but already at the 43-yard line. Yeah, tough sim, dude. Tough sim. You'll see one of these every once in a while. We play the Bills next. Oof. 1st and 10, Cousins. Throws underneath, finds Bowers, who's going to pick up big yardage here. Again, they got 3 timeouts in 14 seconds. Getting a little nervous here about a 3-point try of their own. 17-3 would be a really tough thing to come back from with just 8-minute quarters in these sims. Kirk will be their best quarterback they've had in a minute. This is pretty crazy. First and 10. Kirk Cousins, fake handoff, steps up into the pocket, lots of time. Ooh, the Chargers able to get rid of it. Oh, nice interception. There's Tarheeb still. Thank God. Thank God. Whew. Who disrupted it, man? It was an interior defender who forced the throw early, and then Tarheeb still able to jump the route by Brock Bowers and get the pick there. I wish we could have seen who disrupted the pass from the interior. It looked like it may have been Tierre Tart. Let's go, dude. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Sleeper team in the NFL this season to make some noise. A sleeper team. That's a really good freaking question, dude. Here comes Keaton Mitchell with a simple carry, and that'll take us to the second half. A sleeper team that can kind of pop out of nowhere, huh?
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
I mean, the Titans all of a sudden have some weapons, right? I think Cam could take a step forward this year. Defensively, they added some pieces. From worst to first is not the craziest thing when you've got a quarterback on their second year. Saints is pretty good. The Giants is probably the best one, dude, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The coaching change. They got a quarterback. Got their running back. They got a ridiculous defense. The Giants is an awesome, awesome answer there, Hugo. I would probably shift over to that one. Colts were really good before Danny Dimes went down. I think the Giants is a really good answer. I think the whole leadership getting gutted out there and getting, I think that's a pretty solid answer. Chargers do get the football back here in the second half. We got some catch-up to play, dude. Only 3 points in the first half is rough. Atlanta's roster's pretty good, too. Yeah, they're not bad. Harbaugh in New York is definitely something. Here comes the return. It'll be just 27-yard line. Here come the Chargers offense. Now we have to wait and see if Amarian's ready to come back in the second half, man. Of course, we didn't see a lot of running before. May not see. There's Amarian in the huddle. We may not see a lot of it in the second half due to the score here. But hopefully the Chargers can drive downfield a little quicker than they have been in the past couple of drives. It's been tough, man. A lot of hard-earned yards here. Marion, who was in the huddle, is not in the backfield. It's going to be a play action Try by Herbert, throws it deep down the middle of the field. Oh my goodness, it's Ladd McConkey! Woo! And the Chargers! Touchdown! Holy cow, prayers answered. No freaking way. McConkey up the middle. Look at that ball by Justin Herbert, man. Zips it right over the safeties. Polamalu was beat by a step. And Ladd McConkey takes that all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Let's go, dude. That puts the touchdown count at 3 for the season. 2 for Oronde Gadsden, 1 for Ladd McConkey. And the Chargers close the gap very quickly within 11 seconds of the second half. Should be a 10-14 game now. Let's go! That was beautiful. Oh, wait, the Chargers are going for 2 here. Chargers going for 2. It's a carry by Keaton Mitchell up the middle. It's a 2-point conversion, and Keaton Mitchell getting some carries now in this game. Chargers are now looking at 11-14 score. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Thank goodness. 11-14, and this team is back. Let's get this defense out here, baby. Plays like that in person are so fun to experience, dude. Yes. Justin Herbert was made to do stuff like that, and hopefully this roster, this new OC, will help unlock more of that this year. Keaton Mitchell, his first points as a Charger. Let's go. Let's get the defense out there. Let's play some different football this half, man. Let's get Derwin James permanently on Brock Bowers and keep things moving here, dude. And Kyler Murray be the Sam Darnold of the Vikings. Yeah, dude, I think that is absolutely possible given the roster surrounding Kyler Murray out there. I mean, Murray had some weapons. He's had some like ups and down seasons in terms of roster in Arizona. But that's a completely ridiculously stacked receiving core in Minnesota. Here comes the return. Junior Coulson with the stop there at the 28-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 from there. Mitchell going to be our bullet train. Hey, you're going to get to see some of this, dude, in this game. Hopefully he gets a couple more carries. But Omarion having to nurse an injury here, which is really crazy, dude. These one-off games, you don't see that very often. But he'll be back in the next week. Keaton Mitchell's going to be your lead back for this game. Brings that Browns-Chargers game in SoFi, the Giants one where he made an insane throw before halftime. Yup. Quick pass to, I think that was Ashton Genties, a 2nd and 5. I did forget the H-bomb. We're going to run it anyway. Because that is absolutely an H-bomb. Absolutely a lightning lad animation right there too, dude. Absolutely deserved. Saints with Oscar Delt might be spooky. Oh, dude. Absolutely. Quick throw to the flat, and there's Deion Henley to clean it up. 3rd and 3 now. Come on, defense. Let's get off the field. That would be awesome. Get right back in this thing. Right back in this thing. Here's Kirk Cousins over the middle. Dude, we're getting killed over the middle this game. It's number 1. Is that Tucker? Is that Trey Tucker? Huge first down for the Raiders now at the 47-yard line. We are getting killed on those posts, dude. Here's a 1st and 10. We sweeping the Raiders, right? I sure as heck hope we do. Who'll be RB2? It would be Vidal or Mitchell. Didn't give Vidal much credit until I saw Hampton's. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's a sack by Mesidor. Woo! We got one. We got one. Akeem Mesidor with a sack on Kirk Cousins. Hang on. Hang on. We got one for the Rook. Let's go. Akeem Mesidor, his first sack as a Charger comes in week 2 versus the Raiders. Let's go, Rook. Let's go. To answer your question, Hugo, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Keaton Mitchell. But Vidal's pretty good, too. Vidal, you got to remember, he was cut and came back. We were lucky that he wasn't picked up by another team. Underneath pass, nicely cleaned up by Still. It's a 3rd and 12. Let's go, dude. I can't believe we got to see a Mesidor sack. That is awesome. Let's go. I put him in as a rushing defensive tackle too, and a situational pass rusher for Mac, and then sometimes it'll switch it on its own to where he's inside and outside. I think that's the best spot to put him on. He's still out there on the field in relief of Mac right now. Here comes an underneath pass, nicely disrupted. I think it was Tierre Tart that either slapped it down or disrupted the pass, but it's a 4th and 12, and the Chargers should get the football back. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hopefully Mesidor is better than Owe. I think his ceiling is absolutely better than Owe. And Owe, I was such a big fan of that pickup, dude. Here comes the punt by the Raiders. Where did that go? 21-yard line where the Chargers will start. Lad McConkey, 80 yards and a touchdown this game. Let's get him more involved this week, dude. Thule and Mesidor coming at you as a nightmare. There's some plays where you should see Thule, Mac, and Mesidor. Sometimes Mesidor will play the interior. Get your Cousins. In the longest yard after Nelly Stone Colosso was said in the library. Yep. Can't believe Owe went to the Commanders. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We're going to get a nice comp pick for him, though. Here comes... Ooh, dude, look at this guy. Holy fast. I know that it was probably going to get called back. Holding, Chargers, what else is new? But that was some lightning out of the bottle, dude. That movement by Keaton Mitchell was pretty insane. Audibling to I form. Keaton Mitchell in at running back still. Justin Herbert's got to get rid of the football. Oh, dude, takes the sack. 2nd and 29 now at the 2-yard line. That is tough. That is tough. That holding penalty really killed this drive, dude. Especially after what was an awesome carry by Keaton Mitchell. He is fast, dude. He is fast. Watch the World Cup director? Yes. I've been following as much as I can. I've watched like 4 or 5 games. It's been fun. I'm not much of a soccer fan, but that has been a good time. Always one trick pony, and Mesidor got the meats. Dude, Mesidor's got such a deep bag of tricks, dude. Like, he is so polished in so many different ways in terms of how you can use him. Inside, outside. He's great. I form again for the Chargers. They have to run it here, right? Yeah, it's going to be a tough 3rd and 29 here for Keaton Mitchell. If you're feeling frosty, maybe you can like drop a screen or something, but the Chargers not looking good here. 2 yards. What was Mitchell's 40 time again? He ran in the 4.2s, right? Maybe the low 4.3s. But he clocks the most 20-mile-per-hour runs in the league last year. Here comes the fullback. Nice move by Ingold. Going to pick up some yards for the punt, but of course not asking a lot of your fullback in 4th and 20. Get J.K. Scott out here. Man, that holding penalty really killed this drive. The penalties this game have been brutal. Absolutely brutal. Which is crazy. It's usually the other way around. The Raiders are the ones supposed to be picking up all the penalties. Here comes the kick, or the punt, by J.K. Scott. And it's going to be fair caught inside the 40. Here come the Chargers defense again. Really nice drive last drive for them. Got a Mesidor sack. Some nice coverage by Still. They can do it again. Huge fan of Achane. Next best thing I thought was Mitchell as far as style and prospect. Yeah, for sure. A lot of people have brought up that comparison. Gilman been gone since week 5, yeah. Here's Genty. Genty in space is dangerous. Luckily, Tony Jefferson was there to clean it up, but 2nd and 4. Yeah, Hugo, that's the week to play him too, is versus the Raiders. Love the Navies. Absolutely love the Navies. 2nd and 4. Raiders with 1:40 in this quarter. Handed off to Genty. Nice stop there by Thule. Nice tackle. Thule to a Pelotu. It's a 3rd and 4 now. That edge, nice play by Thule. Give the Chargers a chance here on defense to get off the field at the 45-yard line. Come on. Come on. Watch out for Brock Bowers, please. Who's on Brock? I think it's Still. Here's Kirk Cousins. And it's Brock Bowers with the first down. Injury timeout for the Raiders. It's JPJ. Who is their center? That's not their center, right? I don't know. 1st and 10. Could be a run here by Janty. It's a quarterback option, and he gets quarterback walloped by Denzel Perryman. It's a 2nd and 10. I would have loved to see a fumble there, dude. Next jersey is going to be Navy Derwin jersey. Dude, that is so sick. Navy Derwin hits so hard, dude. That's such a good pick, dude. I got to go look in my closet and see which ones I got. Omarion. That's right. I think I've got Omarion. Oh, there's a penalty finally on the Raiders. Finally on the Raiders. Was that PI? Yeah, OPI on the Raiders. It's going to be a 2nd and 20. Thank goodness. You don't see that often on Madden, too, either. That's crazy. OPI. I almost never see that. Here's Kirk Cousins, sideline, too far, and thank God. I don't know who that was to, but he was fast in the Chargers. He was beating the Chargers by like a full step or two. 3rd and 20. Can the Chargers defense hold on here? It's LT jersey, dude. Apps. 3rd and 20. Same play, dude. Same freaking play, and that's going to go for a huge first down on 3rd and 20. That sucks. That sucks. Same play. Oh, goodness. Those of you just joining us, we're going into the 4th quarter here versus the Raiders with one more game left to go this week versus the Bills. Framing the Herbert jersey. Yeah, that's probably a good move there, Hugo. Here comes the quarterback option here. And it's going to be a 6-yard pickup this time. Chargers got 8 minutes to work with. They may be down 2 possessions here if they give up a touchdown. If that's the case, it's going to be almost impossible to come back. The defense needs to stand up here, dude. Defense needs to stand up here. Come on, dude. It's Janty. Absolutely demolished by Khalil Mack. 3rd and 6. Come on, D. Come on. Come on. Keep this game a-rolling. Oh, yeah, they signed Linderbaum. That's right. I'm sitting here thinking, like, that's not their center, right? Yeah, they did sign Linderbaum. 3rd and 6. Come on, D. Get in there. Yes! Disrupted the throw. Derwin was all over it anyway. It's a 4th and 6. It should be a 17-11 game for the Raiders in their favor. But that keeps the Chargers in play here. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Hey, big love, Kyle Peters. UK difference. Oh, man. There's the field goal for the Raiders. It's a 17-11 game. Difference of 6 points. Chargers going to hope to get themselves a touchdown and the lead in this next drive. Come on, baby. Come on, Chargers. I want to see some more carries by Keaton Mitchell, dude. He had that one carry that he looked like a freaking cheat code out there. That speed was ridiculous. Here's the return. It's Brennan Thompson. Maybe we'll see if we can get some more action with upcoming. I don't know. The receivers have been pretty good. QJ, Trey, and Ladd. We can put him in at slot. I like that. I like Ladd where he is. We'll see. First and 10. That's true. They did make Cameron Dicker miss as well. It should be 14-17. Here comes Justin Herbert. Looking, fires. Ooh, underneath to the tight end. Nice little dump off there, and it's Rondé Gadsden with an 8-yard pickup. 34-yard line, 2nd and 2 coming up. Keaton Mitchell's got the football in space. I look down for 2 seconds, and there he gets the carry. He is fast, dude. They're lucky he didn't escape there to the sideline. He is fast. 1st and 10. Gadsden want to get that stay for a while. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. Is it another carry? Yes, it is. Raiders all over it this time. It's a yard gain by Keaton Mitchell. 5 minutes left to go. Chargers at the 46-yard line. Need a touchdown. Of course, they could go for the 3 and hope to get a stop, but with 5 minutes left to go, that's really rolling the dice. You got to get a touchdown. Keaton Mitchell still the lone back there. The Chargers throw it. It is a run, and Keaton Mitchell, dude. Oh, my goodness, Keaton Mitchell. But another penalty kills another big play for the Chargers. They're going to get him on holding once again. Oh, my gosh. Keaton Mitchell looking so good. I hope that didn't kill the drive for the Chargers. It has the last few. Trey Harris picks up some yardage back, but it's a 3rd and 13. Oh, my goodness. Penalties have been killing the Chargers today. I may go take a look at those sliders in a second, too, dudes. Lots of penalties against the Chargers. It's flipped. It's usually the Raiders with this many penalties. Herbert's got to get rid of it. He's going. Oh, dude. What an almost catch by Ladd McConkey. With just under 4 minutes left to go, they kind of have to go for it. Can they pick up the first down? I don't know, dude. That's a tough 4th and 13. They are going to punt it away in hopes that their defense can get the football back. This is tough, dude. This is tough. I don't know, man. Fair catch inside the 20. That's going to roll into the end zone. It's going to give it to them at the 20-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. It's in the defense's hands now, man. Yeah, Hugo, for real. Dude, that penalty just completely killed that drive. It's happened like 3 times this game. Big plays just negated by penalty. Over and over and over and over. Round and round we go. 1st and 10, Raiders, they're going to be wanting to run it. You got Derwin in the box ready. Ooh, Derwin would have been in there for a nice blitz. And either way, the Chargers, they close the distance really quickly. Elijah Molden in there with the stop. 2nd and 11. Chargers got all 3 timeouts. When will they start burning them? I'll have to wait and see. Here's 2nd and 11. Quick pass underneath. It's Brock Bowers. Please stop him. They're going to stop him 3rd and 1. Bowers picked up an extra 5 yards or so after the catch. Chargers, you got to get a stop here, man. Now under 3 minutes to play. Holy cow. Yep, the refs got that big dumb, dude. Raiders might go for the QB sneak here. We've seen it more. It is the sneak, and it is a 1st down. Chargers forced to start burning timeouts. Dang, dude. 17-11. Chargers need some big defensive plays. Now they got the 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning on their side, but Brock Bowers has just been all over this team today. Here's 1st and 10. Ashton Genty. They put that stance in Madden, which is hilarious. He's going to pick up a solid 6 yards on his first carry. Chargers burning timeouts here. 2nd and 4. Remember, we still got one more game after this. Chargers Bills coming up. Restart the season. Not again. Oh, there you go. Tuli Tuipulotu. That's a big tackle for loss. And it's a 3rd and 7 at the 2-minute warning. No, they're going to burn their last time out here. Hoping to force the Raiders to run it. Give the Chargers one more chance on offense. Whew. No, the Raiders are going to pass for it anyway. Watch out for Brock Bowers, please, God. Oh, man, it's over. Dang, dude. Well, combination of penalties, poor tackling. Gonna take this one away from the Chargers in week 2. That's a heartbreaker. Raiders are gonna bleed this clock out and take us out to week 3. That sucks, dude. I think penalty is probably the biggest reason we lost this game. About 4 plays that were 15-plus yards wiped off the board. I'm gonna go revisit the sliders, make sure. Because I did move the penalty sliders just to the same thing as we saw from the settings on that video, but I think it's a little too high. It feels like it's only us getting called a lot. The Raiders, 2 more kneel downs, and we will be out of here and go into week 3 with a 1-1 record now versus the Bills. Why are they passing it? What are they doing? Did they not need to kneel it just a few times to get out? This keeps the Chargers alive. I don't know what they're doing. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. We'll give the Chargers just a few seconds here to come up with something. About 30 seconds or so. And the Raiders had to call an injury timeout. You cannot make this up, dude. Raiders just had to call an injury timeout. Holy crap, what's happening? Chargers will have a full minute and 15 seconds to answer. I thought this was over, dude. I thought this was over. What is happening? Still a tough order here, man. It's 4th and 9, and the Bolts will have like a minute and no timeouts to answer. It's going to go out of bounds at the 16-yard line, so very long field, too. Let's get Brennan Thompson out there for sure. I almost never, ever do this, dude, but we might put Brennan Thompson in. We're not going to play it at all. We're just going to put Brennan Thompson in over, I think, Trey Harris, right? You want your fastest players out there? Let them play this first one out. Although if they have to run no huddle, I don't think we're going to get a chance. There's a flag on the Raiders. No kidding. No kidding. Okay, hang on. Let's go to coaching. Let's get wide receiver Brennan Thompson. Let's go back to Super Sim. Still slow? Okay. Thompson's in there now, baby. Let's see if that makes a difference. He's freaking crazy in terms of that speed. We're going to need it. Here's Justin Herbert looking. Fires underneath. It's Ladd McConkey for a few yards. No, it's incomplete. That penalty, though, does help. 22-yard line with 1:05 left to go. Come on, baby. Come on.
This is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's shown what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Justin Herbert. 2nd and 10 with 1:05 left to play. Got to get that football out, dude. It's Keaton Mitchell. Got to ride the sideline, my man. You got to get out of bounds. 3rd and 4. Clock is running. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry it up, please. Hurry, hurry, hurry. 42 seconds. 3rd and 4. Justin Herbert fires deep downfield, and it hits his receiver in the numbers on his back. It is incomplete. Oh, boy. 4th and 4. The Raiders are 1 stop away from winning this game. Come on, dude. Come on. 4th and 4. I see Brennan Thompson up there. Chargers would take a first down here, though, and it's going to be a Trey Harris first down. You got him right. You got to come. You got to spike it. You got to spike it. You got to spike it, dude. Get over there and spike it. Under 20 seconds now. Chargers got to spike this thing, man. Oh, dude, this is killing me. This is killing me. Under 10 seconds. Herbert winds up. He's going deep. Oh, it's Ladd McConkey. No way. Oh, no way. No way. The Chargers just stole this one. Holy crap. No way. Ladd McConkey. Wide freaking open, dude. Nobody there. Oh, my God. Absolute chaos here in week 2. Are you kidding me? The Raiders fumbled the bag. Last second loss. We had everything working against us. The penalties, the clock, everything. And the Bolts somehow came back. Now they got to clean it up here with the Cameron Dicker extra point, dude. Oh my goodness. That is an H-bomb to Ladd McConkey to tie this game up, potentially winning it with the Cameron Dicker field goal. Get out of town. Get out of town. That worked, dude. Are you kidding me? Holy crap, what an ending, dude. What an ending. Get out of here. Here's Cameron Dicker for the win. A PAT. The kick is up, slow-mo into the end zone, or through the uprights. It's a win for the Chargers. Are you kidding me? Last second dub by the Bolts. The Raiders, all they had to do was kneel this out. They decided to throw in so many different ways, both literally and figuratively. And now the Chargers are going to take the win 17-18. Hopefully they don't give up a touchdown here on the return. Absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. That was insane. Oh, my God. Here comes the 35-yard line. Hail Mary by the Raiders. Get out of here, dude. Holy crap. It literally explodes, dude. How did that freaking happen? That's going to be a Hall of Fame play in the Madden Sim series, right? Like less than 10 seconds to play. Justin Herbert. Now we just got to worry about this Hail Mary. Come on, Chargers. Come on. It's incomplete. We win. I can't believe it's usually the opposite. It's usually the opposite. The Chargers usually get screwed in those situations by Madden, and instead somehow we came back to win this thing. Are you kidding me? What a finish, dude. Oh my God. How in the world, dude? How in the world? That is insane, dude. What a last effort touchdown throw by Justin Herbert to Ladd McConkey. We haven't been giving out game balls. Last week, who gets the game ball last week? Probably OG, right? Probably Oronde Gatz. This week, it's got to be Ladd McConkey. That was insane, dude. Holy crap. Yeah, Brock Bowers in his best effort to spoil this game for us. The Chargers somehow found a way. Ladd McConkey on 2 huge touchdowns, man. Holy crap. That one That one got my blood pumping, dude. I'm not going to lie. That one definitely got my blood pumping. That was insane. What did we just witness? Let's get into our final game of the week, man. The Chargers would win that one. That's insane, dude. How in the freaking world? Should we put Brennan Thompson in at slot for this game? Nah, we need to keep the band where they are. Versus the Bills, you need your best out there, dude. I am going to go really quickly, though, and take a look at the sliders for the penalties, because that was brutal. Because everything is turned up a little bit. I'm just going to put everything back at 50. There we go. Put everything back at 50 for now. Okay. I think we're ready. We're going to be setting up the next game, the Chargers-Bills now. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. 2-0. 2-0 to start the Sim series in the... Oops. Hang on. Set this up for the Bills. This one, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, this one is at the Bills, right? Yep, at the Bills. At the Bills. Chargers. This one's gonna be tough, man. Advanced settings, offense. McDaniel. And let's do our normal. Time is this one being played at? Morning. What day is this? September? This is one of the few open stadiums left out there. We're going to put a little rain in there. How about that? That could be kind of... a lot of rain. Let's make this one to remember, right? Let's do a lot of rain. Let's make it as frustrating but as memorable as possible. We're 2-0, man. This could be a tough game anyway. I say let's do it. Let's go heavy rain. I want to say snow, but it's a little early for snow. Do it. New stadium's covered up, right? I think the Bills in particular are one of the few teams that are making a new stadium that is still open. Right? Isn't their new stadium is being made to stay open? Like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I thought I saw that on social media. And they have like this crazy grass that is like heated or whatever so that they can play and get rid of the snow on game day? Aren't they one of those teams that have like the crazy like heating mechanism underneath the turf? Here we go. Chargers, Bills. Here we go. It's a heavy rain game, man. We're going to remember this one. Week 3, Chargers, Bills, and it's pouring out there. Hopefully you see a lot more running this game. Two very good running backs in Cook and Hampton. comes out on top. We have to wait and see. Two very good quarterbacks. It's going to be a crazy game. Do one play? No. I used to do that. Remember back in the day, I would be like, you guys have, the audience had a currency. You had like these coins, like 3 coins a game that you could pick to have me step in and play. And that was fun. But I like the true Sims as much as I can. Even that last one where we put Brennan Thompson in, I was like, I don't know. But that's not interfering too much. Like, that's a substitution they would make in real life anyway. Here comes the first pass for the Bills and Josh Allen. It's going to go for -3 yards. Tarheeb still closes in very quickly. Dude, this is awesome. Heavy rain game. This is sick. They have a heating system on the roof in case it snows too. Yeah, I'll have to go see if I can find it on Twitter or something. I thought I saw a documentary on like the new field that they're doing where they have like this heater under the turf to get the snow off of the turf, which is insane. Here comes Josh Allen, throws it underneath, just finds his guy number 5. Is that Josh Palmer? He was 5 for us, right? It'll be a pickup of a few, but a 3rd and 11. Heavy rain. I love this. Love this. I love this. I love this heavy rain idea. This is cool. It is a monsoon out there, man. 3rd and 11. Can the defense stand tall here? Josh Allen, pressure in his face, going to throw on the run, and it's incomplete. 4th and 11. The defense gets off the field early. Nice moves by the defense. And the Chargers offense will get out there on the field. This is fun. This is fun. Here comes the punt. And will it be returned? Yes, it will, for a few yards by Brennan Thompson. Here come the Chargers. Now at the with the football. And Justin Herbert bring this team a victory. Their toughest game by far to start the season is the Bills. It just gets tougher from there as they play the Seahawks, Broncos, and Chiefs after that. So starting off that 3 or 4 game brutal streak. Very important here. Here comes Amari and Hampton. His first carry of the game goes for nothing. 2nd and 10. The Bills were ready for it. How do the Chargers move the football this week, man? I think you got to be looking for Ladd McConkey. I think you got to be looking for Quentin Johnston. Although, slippery hands is a little scary. 2nd and 10. Herbert underneath. He finds his guy. Oh, yeah, go to the tight ends. What am I thinking? This is going to be an Omari and an Njoku game for sure. Go to the tight ends. It's 3rd and 3. Definitely go to the tight ends. It's 3rd and 3 now. Chargers. Looking. Herbert floats one over the middle and hits Quentin Johnston. Who says slippery footballs are a problem, man? Let's go. Make sure those gloves are clean, dude. You guys know the ones, right? Or they get a little sticky if you get a little water on them. Everybody's wearing gloves out there but the quarterback. Don't think. And Njoku does have 1 catch in the sim so far. He picked up a huge first down and took a huge lick over the middle. Herbert on the play action, throws far, but the Bills got hit with the penalty. Funny enough, we just changed it all the way back to default. Now they're getting hit with penalties. Ha-ha! That's a PI. Chargers get the ball at the 25-yard line. Again, no guarantees on field goals anymore with this rain. Here's a carry by O. Yeah, both teams are going to be very ready for this in this game. A lot of incentive to play the run when it's pouring like this out there. The ice frozen keeps the football field defrosted. That's what I was thinking too. But again, we'll check in maybe next week's episode of Dragon Ball Z. Here comes the screen. It looks like to the tight end, Oronde Gasson picks up 3. Definitely in field goal range. Again, Tough field goals. Tough. Every play is going to be tough in this rain. Third and 7. Chargers pick up a tough first down here. Gadsden in motion. That's who I'm looking for. Herbert over the middle. Ball is batted away. He was looking for Gadsden, but nicely played at the line. The Chargers will go for the 3 points here instead. But still, nice to get on the board. Nice to get on the board here. Here comes the kick by Dicker, and it is good. Again, considering the rain, that's pretty lucky there. 3-0 is the score. Again, the Bills got the football first. Chargers defense definitely looked good in the first half. It would be insane if they get the win in this game, dude. They barely made it out of the first 2 games versus the Raiders and Cardinals. I like the X factor of the rain here, man. That's fun. What's for dinner today? Actually, I don't know. Brother's coming over. We're going to watch Andor, and I don't know. We usually have something good to eat on Sunday. Here comes the return. It's inside the 25, at the 25-yard line for Josh Allen and the Bills. We'll get their second shot at it here on offense. This is super fun, dude. We got to mix these in a little bit more often. Of course, again, it's tough because not every team has open stadiums anymore. Here comes 1st and 10. Cook in the backfield. Is it a carry? Yes, it is. Chargers were ready for it. Again, both teams are going to be expecting this with the weather being such a big factor. Chicken bites, mashed potatoes, green beans. Nice. Maybe I'll just order a pizza or something. I don't know. The wife usually plans something. 2nd and 9. Bills looking to pass here. Josh Allen throws over the middle. I think it's incomplete. Looking for number 10. It's 3rd and 9. Who's number 10 on the Bills? I should actually look this up real quick. Bills depth chart. Ooh, deep pass to the sideline. Nicely defended by R.J. Mickens. Number 10 being Khalil Shakir, obviously. Duh. I was sitting here like, didn't he leave? I was thinking of somebody else. It's Shakir. Here comes the punt. Where do I like to get my pizza? We got a place out here called Marco's. It's like the best pizza ever. I freaking love Marco's. That is my pizza of choice. Here comes the Chargers now. Their second offensive possession. Can they score again? That'd be great, dude. It feels like it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's possible for the Bolts to trade for Denzel Ward. Honestly, I would have said no, but because they traded away Myles Garrett, anything is possible for the Bills or for the Browns. Justin Herbert, he's going to throw on the run down the sideline. Whoa! Did it? Yes, he did. Did he get that? Oh, my God. He caught it right before stepping out of bounds. A huge first down for, I think that was Ladd McConkey. That puts the Chargers all the way down to the 23-yard line. What a play. Holy cow, Justin Herbert, dude. Got to expect a run here. If O can get anything going. Picks up a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 9. What a play. Talking about the new stadium, mentioned the heating system on the roof and melts the snow. Use the water for something else. I forgot about it. Yeah, I think I remember seeing something about that too, but I was on Facebook or something. Little Caesars, yeah. Little Caesars got us through some tough times. 2nd and 9. Herbert looking, fires underneath, looks for Amarian, and Amarian nearly makes the first man miss. It's 3rd and 2, but I like that idea. The idea of going to the running back in the flat in these situations. Third and 2. I formation. Is it a carry for the fullback? It's for Hampton, and Hampton's got some space. Hampton still on his feet, down at the 6-yard line. Let's go, baby. First down, Chargers. Nice run by Big Omari and Hampton. And it's a 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. So far, so good for the Chargers. Punching it in here would be huge. Clock will expire in the first quarter. We're down here into the second quarter. Again, just 3 more quarters of football left in the Sim Sunday episode. Do you guys like the multiple game episodes? I do a lot. That might be the format for a while. It does make these streams kind of long. I try to keep the streams around 2.5 hours in the off season. But 3 hours kind of feels like a football game. You know what I mean? First carry for Hampton. Picks up a yard. 2nd and goal. And I got to start getting used to it. Because we got 1 month and change until preseason begins. Omari Hampton to the corner. Woo! Very close. Let's sneak this thing in, dude. Let's sneak this thing in. Come on, Herbert. I was in. Oh, it's a long yard. They're probably going to have to run this. It's Hampton. Oh, couldn't quite get in. Do the Chargers go for it? Do they take the 3? In this instance, you probably take the 3. Honestly, you'd go for it. It's so tough out here, man. The Bills are a tough team. See Hampton go over the top like LT used to. That would be. I think they're going to go for the. Wait, there's Herbert practicing. What Madden's got us thinking here? What's the play going to be? Are they real? They're going for it. 4th and goal. They're going to pass. You're going to have to get this thing out quick, Herb. Get this thing out quick. It's a run. Oh, they don't get it. Dang it. Yeah, very tough up the middle, man. You needed some better blocking up front for that. Oh, lordy. I would have asked to draw up a pass in this screen or something. The Bills will survive that drive, giving up no points. Now pinned up against their 3-yard line. Let's see if they can get out of this. The Chargers, man. So close. That'd have been crazy going up 2 possessions on the Bills in the first quarter, in the first half. Come on, baby. This is where you dial up some blitzes. Who am I seeing out there? I'm seeing Mack. I'm seeing Tooley. Come on. Up the middle, Denzel Perryman able to clean that up. It was Cook for 3 yards. Cook had some crazy games in the past. Got to watch out for him. Chargers hoping to force a safety situation. 6 yards is a bit tough to make that happen. Of course, if the Bills get another good run here. Here comes Cook again. There's an injury timeout. Ooh, Tierra Tart is down. Hopefully he doesn't miss this game, dude. Last time we saw an injury, we thought it would be back pretty soon, and ended up missing the entire game. Next man up in this situation, Jamari Caldwell and Dalvin Tomlinson, I believe. That would be tough. Here comes 3rd and 4. There's a flag on the Chargers. That's going to give them a free first down despite the sack by Tooley. It's offsides on the Chargers. First down, Bills. Oh, that's tough, dude. And it's on Derwin James. Bills are going to get the football 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Oh, that's rough, dude. That is rough. Beautiful blitz, too, yeah. Here comes the carry. It's James Cook again. Beautiful carry for him this time. Best of the night by both running backs. It'll be a pickup of about 12. And they got the ball at the 24-yard line now. Up on the line. Dalvin Tomlinson, that's right, number 94. In relief of Tierre Tart. Chargers looking like they're preparing for another run here. Hopefully they don't get caught off in the play action. It is a run. Nicely played by Tarheeb Still and cleaned up by Khalil Mack. It's going to be a loss of 4. Nicely played by the defense. Nicely played. Here is 2nd and 14. Chargers drew up the blitz, forced the quick pass. Luckily, Allen went over the middle and not to the sideline because there was an absolutely free receiver running down the sideline. Easily would have been a first down, if not worse, for the Chargers defense. Instead, it's going to be a 3rd and 11. Come on, defense. Let's get off the field here. Been a tough defensive battle all day. Here's Allen throwing on the run, and it's incomplete. Thank goodness. Nicely read by Tony Jefferson, who's actually in there for the safety blitz, forces the early throw. It's a 4th and 11 now for the Bills, who likely punted away here. Very nice defensive drive for the Chargers. Do I watch the Believe with Matt Money and Lorenzo Neal? Every once in a while I do. Definitely every once in a while. As much Matt Money Smith as you can get. Of course, Lorenzo Neal is an awesome personality too. But I definitely catch that Chargers podcast at least once a week. Chargers channel. Oh, you're watching this in? I'm catching up with the boys. Yep. It's the first of many consistent streams for the first time in a long time since, before the draft. Good to be back. Here comes the first throw for the Chargers. It's a 2-yard reception by Oronde Gadsden. I'm going to say this, dude. Let's get the tight ends really involved in this game, dude. It's Gadsden. It's Njoku. We saw one incredible catch get called off the board by penalty by Charlie Kolar last game, too. You guys remember that? Chargers getting those tight ends involved. Here comes a carry by Omari and Hampton up the middle. Big yards. Now at the 40-yard line. Now the best run of the day by Omari and Hampton. Big run, baby. That's going to be a huge first down. Chargers now in enemy territory. Would love to see that run game get going. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. I form. Hopefully it's another run with some space. Omarian's got some space on the edge. Breaks the first tackle. First wave. It's another 15-yard gain by Omari and Hampton. Dude, what a play by Big O, man. Holy cow, he just will not go down. Preview of things to come in the regular season, man. In real-life football. Woo! Bolts now in scoring range. 26-yard line. And they get the run game continuing to attack here in the close to the red zone. Here's Hampton. Delayed handoff, and that's going to definitely go backwards. 2nd and 15 now. Nicely played by Rousseau. Doing fireworks for the 4th. I usually just go places there's fireworks. My kids definitely want more fireworks in the neighborhood, which is fine. We always get the little box of them. But we get good fireworks out here. Justin Herbert over the middle. Ooh, that's intercepted. Herbert is now 3 for 3 on interceptions thrown each week. And that's going to cost the Bolts here. Very unfortunate. It's going to be the rookie Hairston. Very unfortunate in a game where you need every point you can. Now the Chargers will have left 6 points on the board between the last field goal and this interception. That is tough. That is tough. This is his second year, right, Hairston? Man. Three games, 3 picks. Here's 1st and 10. We need the defense to step up again. 1.5 minutes for the Bills. And it's incomplete. Josh Allen having to throw it a little faster than Justin Herbert. Funny enough, that's the Bills who are suffering from the pass rush this week. Who got the ball first? It was the Bills. The Bills got the ball first. The Chargers will get it at half, but they got to stop the Bills from scoring here first. It's Allen. Allen tries to get away, and he's going to get almost sacked 3 times. I don't know if that is a sack or not. I think it's going to be a rush. I don't know who that was either. Is it a sack? Is it not? Who got in there? Who got in there, chat? Help me out here. About 3 players. There's one from the interior. It might have been a Boygby. And cleaned up by one of the edge players. Here comes 3rd and 10 for the Bills. 1:19 left on the clock in the first half. Allen gets rid of it over the middle. And it is quickly cleaned up by the Chargers, who take their second timeout, giving themselves a shot at hopefully driving down and getting points before the second half. That'd be awesome. It's 4th and 7. Here comes the punt by the Bills. Where are the Chargers starting? On the 33-yard line. Not bad. 1:10. Hampton, 11 rushes for 41 yards so far. Decent, considering that everyone's going to be playing the run every down. Seahawks, Broncos, and Chiefs is going to be a tough episode, dude. I'm not going to lie. That's a tough slate of games. And crazy enough, it gets even worse as you go down the line. After that, it's the Rams, Texans, and Ravens. Oof. That's a tough stretch of games. Ooh, Chargers, nice ball over the middle. It's Trey Harris who picks up a nice catch there. Now at the 44-yard line, the Chargers may actually have a chance here to get back in field goal range. Aaron Donald maybe unretired. That would be insane, dude. The last time I went to SoFi, we did the stadium tour, and his locker was still there. They still had him there. I think that was last year, too. Here comes Trey Harris on a carry this time. It's going to be just for a yard. Chargers need to hurry things up here if they have any shot at scoring 3 points in the rain, even with Cameron Dicker. Yeah, Aaron Donald coming back would be disgusting. Him and Myles Garrett. Ugh. Lord have mercy. 2nd and 9. Chargers did decide to take the timeout after all. 30 seconds left. How do they decide to attack this? They need about 20 yards. If not a little more due to the rain. Herbert over the middle immediately. It's Ladd McConkey, 3rd and 3, but they're going to have to hurry things up. They're going to have to hurry things up if they want any chance at this, dude. Come on. They might even be wise just to go for a Hail Mary or something here. There's just not a lot of time, and no timeouts left is going to make things difficult. If they can hit something down the sideline, maybe, but that's tough. Herb does hit the sideline. It is a first down, just 7 seconds left. This would be a long, long field goal in the rain. You might as well just go for it. Maybe even try and hit the sideline one more time keeping a couple of seconds on the clock. That may be the plan here. These quick outs, corners. See what the plan is. You got somebody underneath there for you, Herb. He's going to take the sack instead, and that's going to take us to the second half, unless the Bills just called a timeout. Am I being crazy? Did the Bills just call a timeout? What's with this Madden? Okay, never mind. They didn't. The clock was just stopped for the animation. Okay, I was like, that's insane. That's the Raiders all over again. Well, at halftime, could be worse. Chargers do get the football back. It's a 3-0 lead. It could be a 9-0 lead at this point if the Chargers had played a little cleaner in the first half. Still anybody's football game. The heavy rain has been a factor. We'll see what happens. Franchise sims are fun sometimes too. Run a full season. It can be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we can't get the actual season schedule in there. We run just quick play games in order of the season. Get a preview of what's to come. First month of the season so far looks pretty fun. The Chargers are 2-0 with the lead over the Bills, which is pretty insane. But can they hold on to it? I don't know. Bills have done absolutely nothing. That's what sucks too. Yeah, dude, it's been crazy. It's been mostly defense. The Chargers, funny enough, have had the big plays. The Bills have not been able to connect almost anywhere. Here comes the return. It's Brennan Thompson, I think. Down past the 25-yard line. 26, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Chargers offense. Honestly, one touchdown could maybe be enough to win this game. One touchdown might do it. Arian Hampton has had some ups and downs. Some big plays sprinkled in with a lot of stuff. So we'll see if he can get free this time. It's 1st and 10. Rain pouring. Justin Herbert looks to the flat, and it's dropped by Trey Harris. Again, I'm surprised we haven't seen more of that in this rain game. Second and 10. What's dangerous about leaving points off the board? They can steal this game. Yup. Herbert has to get rid of it. It's a screen, and unfortunately did not materialize fast enough. Everybody was kind of everywhere on that one. 3rd and 10. It might be a quick 3 and out. Might be a quick 3 and out here. And Herbert, he fumbled it, man. Oh, lucky to jump back on that one. Bolts are going to have to punt this thing away. The Bills are gaining momentum. That could have been an absolute disaster. Good on the Chargers O-line for jumping on that thing. I think it was Rashawn Slater that picked it up and saved it from being a disaster on defense for the Chargers upcoming here. But now they get a chance to punt this thing away and hopefully get after Josh Allen again. Yeesh. Chargers, last 2 possessions not looking so good. Here comes the fair catch on the 44-yard line. So already pretty good field position for Josh Allen and the Bills. Defense come up with more plays here, man. They've been kind of carrying this game. Offenses has some good moments, but they haven't been able to really capitalize on it at the end. First and 10. Here comes Josh Allen running from the blitz, and nicely done by Tarheeb Still from the slot. It's a cornerback blitz, and it gets home. That's a sack for Tarheeb Still. 2nd and 17 now coming up for the Bills. Beautiful blitz. Yes, sir. Beautiful. 2nd and 17. Here come Josh Allen and the Bills. Allen looking, throws underneath, finds Cook. Nicely cleaned up by Deion Henley. It's 3rd and 11. You probably should see a lot more of that from both teams. Running backs, tight ends, getting the ball underneath and trying to work upfield. Have fun, Brendan. 3rd and 11. Josh Allen. In motion. They got a receiver running off the field, looks like. Allen looking, finds his man over the middle. Yep. There's his dude, Dalton Kincaid, right? Or is that Knox? Yep, it's Knox. The tight end's finally getting involved for Buffalo. They got a couple of good ones, as the Chargers do as well. I would hope to see both teams utilize these tight ends a bit more. 1st and 10 for the Bills, who are finally starting to get hot now here in the second half. The Chargers need to find a way. Step up and make a big play defensively. Lil Mack moving into the interior. I think Mesidor's in on this one. And Mesidor is going to get in there for the stop, baby. Let's go. Nice play there. That's going to be a 2nd and 15. Nice play. Nice play. That was cool, seeing Khalil Mack move to the inside. Mesidor out on the edge. I think we're going to see something similar here. 2nd and 15. It's Allen. Fires underneath. Once again, looking towards the tight end, Knox. Be a pickup of a few. 3rd and 12 coming up now. Here's 3rd and 12. I think Max in the interior once more. Ooh, it's a draw, or I should excuse me, it's a screen, and Khalil Mack ends up being the one, even though he was playing interior, was able to get back and get the stop. It's 4th and 11, 52's in the chat, baby. Mack says, not today. No, sir. That was beautiful. Nice stop, dude. Nice stop. Here comes the punt. The good one by the Bills, pinning the Chargers inside the 10. Yeesh. Mack being awesome as always. I'm so glad that we re-signed him, dude. Absolutely earned. Worth it. First and 10. Chargers inside their own 10 are going to need some help here. Can they get yards via Hampton? Hampton, nice moves, dude. Picks up the first down just about. Doesn't want to go down. Love that, dude. I mean, it wasn't even a 10-yard play. I'm going to give that a big run animation anyway. That's how I like to see Amari Hampton out there, dude. He's a bully. Second and inches. Chargers lined up I form yet again. I'd probably just give this one to Ingold if I'm being honest, man. Yeah, it is Ingold. And Ingold picks up a solid 5-6 yards on that play. Chargers read my mind. It'll be a first down at the 24-yard line. Chargers got some space to work with. Hampton actually looks faster this year, director. It might also be this year's Madden. Madden 25 was in a lot of ways for the running back. This year, I think it's a little better. But again, I'm not as much in the know for Madden as I used to be. Here comes another play for Amarian. Oh, a couple of yards there. 2nd and 8. Brings the neck roll back. That'd be sick. 2nd and 8. Chargers working a little bit of clock here, but a touchdown almost puts this game away, you'd have to imagine. That would be awesome. Amarian swinging out. Oh, has some space and some blocks. Ooh, very close to the first down. 33-yard line now, 3rd and 1. Depending on the length of the yard, maybe the Chargers go for a quarterback sneak here. So excited for the season, dude. Get me to August already. The long yard, Chargers likely going to hand this thing off. Can Hampton round the corner? Oh, nice edge play there. That's Gardner Johnson, too, dude. That's crazy by the safety. 4th and 2. Chargers got to punt this thing. That was close. Anybody pre-order GTA 6 already? Can you do that already? I need to decide which console I'm going to pre-order it on. I think everybody says the PlayStation is the better console for GTA, right? I might pre-order it there. Here come the Bills now, starting at the 27-yard line. Again, this has been 100% a defensive football game via the weather. Still anybody's football game. Chargers lucky to be up 3. Greg Roman's ghost. Honestly, just a little bit better blocking on the edge there. Would have absolutely gotten that first down. But still 1 quarter of football left to play. It's still anybody's game. Bills now starting at the 27-yard line. Honestly, a big turnover could really flip this game on its head. See Derwin in the box. See if we can get Josh Allen to throw something he shouldn't. We can capitalize with our safeties. Nice carry there by James Cook. 2nd and 5. Coming down to the wire here in Game 3. Chargers have a 2-game winning streak with a chance to take down the Bills in Buffalo. Be a huge start to the season considering they got a tough schedule next week. I know we're going to see at least 1 loss, if not more. Josh Allen over the middle finds his tight end. It's Knox again. Yikes. Where's Dalton Kincaid, I wonder? That's a big play for the Bills. They only need a field goal to tie this thing up. So the Chargers got to tighten this thing up and hope to get, again, a turnover would be huge. Or short of Greg Roman's most popular Halloween director. 1st and 10. Allen, quick throw over the middle, finds number 2. A pickup of 1 yard. Was DJ Moore, by the way, who I completely forgot was on the Bills. I think that's his first reception of the night, DJ Moore. 2nd and 9, midfield. Chargers defense has a chance to do something here. Mesidor's out there. Mesidor, oh, dude, huge hole up the middle for James Cook. It's a 1st and 10. Oof. We are a few yards away from guaranteeing them a tied game here in the 4th quarter. Come on, defense. Turnover would be massive. 1st and 10. Allen looks over the middle, finds his tight end once more. It's Knox. Knox gets knocked down to the ground at the 32-yard line. They are in field goal range. Cannot give up a touchdown. That could clinch it for them. Come on, Bolts. Tough ask. Like going to Buffalo and winning this football game is a tough ask, but they got the lead right now. 5 minutes left in this football game. Come on, dude. Here comes the carry by Cook. Cook picks up the first down and a little extra. Bills have the ball at the 29-yard line now. Holy crap, dude. Hopefully those 6 extra points we left out there not going to come back to haunt us. Got 4.5 minutes remaining. 1st and 10. It's a handoff to the fullback, and the fullback is bottled up. Khalil Mack there. 2nd and 10. Just 4 minutes remaining in this game and in this first episode of Sim Sundays. Three and a half minutes now. Another carry for Cook. Cook's got a hole. Luckily, Tarheeb still was able to hang on just a second long enough. Get him down to the ground, but it's 3rd and 4 now. Chargers need to keep some time on the clock for them to retaliate and hopefully get some points of their own, especially if the Bills are somehow able to score a touchdown here. Come on, dude. It's coming down to the wire. Josh Allen fakes, throws it deep downfield, looking for a target. It's incomplete. He had DJ Moore, but nicely covered up. But I think that was Cam Hart out there. on DJ Moore. Nice defense. Nice defense. Looks like Akeem Mesidor also got some pressure to force that throw. Here comes a three-point try to tie this thing up. It's not guaranteed because of the weather. Come on, dude. From the 32, it's through. And we got a tied football game here now, man, with just 3 minutes left or 2.5 minutes left and a dream for the Chargers. Come on, dude. Come on. Just 3 points away from a win here. Can the Chargers drive enough downfield for another Cameron Dicker game-winning field goal? Come on, dude. Back to return Quentin Johnston. Interesting. Comes the kick. Back to return. It's Keaton Mitchell who gets back to the 25-yard line. Here come the Chargers with 2.5 minutes left. Hopefully able to get themselves into field goal range to win this one. This would be a huge win for the Chargers before going into the gauntlet, which they're currently in the gauntlet. I'm going to say that right now. The gauntlet has arrived. They could start things off with a win. That would go a long way to helping their record through this brutal stretch of games. Yeah, that O'Leary defense is doing work, dude. Here comes Herbert. Quick pass over to the tight end. Falls forward for an extra yard or so. No, he was a big man in Trey Harris. Picks up 3 yards. Chargers need to get moving. Oak ribs. Nice. That's a way to celebrate Sim Sundays. 2nd and 7. Come on, baby. Here comes the carry for O. Hampton's got a big hole. Hampton all the way down to the 50-yard line just about. That is a big, big play for the Chargers. Omari and Hampton puts us in striking distance. Come on, dude. 10 more yards. In this weather, probably 15. And we are looking like we have a chance to win this one in the fourth quarter. Come on, Chargers. Here comes Herbert on the quick pass. Throws. Ooh, he's got to hit the corner to the tight end. And that's a big pickup by Rondé Gadsden. The Chargers are in field goal range. Do the Bills start burning timeouts yet? Who knows? But good on Gadsden for staying in bounds. Holy cow. Let's start running this football a couple of times. I mean, maybe get another 10 yards just to make sure you're safe. Here comes the outside throw to Quentin Johnston. Picks up about 5, and it's a 2nd and 2. We'll say 8 yards, actually. It's a 2nd and 2. The Chargers are definitely in field goal range now. Bills will burn their first timeout. Likely looking at a run upcoming for the Chargers, trying to pick up this first down, but more importantly, burn another timeout for the Bills. Whoo! Come on, baby. Chargers now at the 28-yard line. It's a carry for O, who gets pushed back a yard, but does force the timeout by the Bills. Does force the timeout by the Bills. 3rd and 3. Okay, this is the big question. Do the Chargers run it and burn the last timeout, or do they try passing and getting the first down? I think I would pass and get the first down, honestly. That's what I would do. Chargers look like they may be lining up to run. Hopefully it's a play action. I would be looking to pass this thing. Here comes Omari and Hampton, and it's going to be a pickup. A couple of yards, but does keep you in field goal range and burns the last timeout for the Bills. So the Chargers now in control here. 3 points puts them in the lead, but 1:25 is still a lot of time left on the clock for the Bills. Don't you dare go for it, by the way. We've seen ourselves get shot in the foot already with that. They are going to go for the 3 points here from the 27-yard line. Here's Cameron Dicker. The kick is up, and it is good. The Chargers take the lead here in the late fourth quarter with 1.5 left. And the Bills, with 1:22, no timeouts to retaliate. They have a chance. I'm not going to say they don't. It's Josh Allen. It's a weather game. It's at home. They only need a field goal to tie this thing up. don't give me an OT game to close the stream out, man. We are just about to pass the 3-hour mark. Release me. Let me be. Enjoy my Sunday. Comes the return by the Bills. It's going to be a good one all the way down to the 30-yard line. Chargers got to hold on for another minute. Not allow the Bills back into field goal range. Can they do it? Can they do it? It's a minute 10, or excuse me, a minute 18 with a 1st and 10 in front of them. Here we go. Come on, Chargers. Defense just needs one more play. I see Mesidor out there. It's going to be a pass over the middle. It is a flag on the Chargers, unfortunately, though. That's not good. We definitely don't need that right now. It's a PI. Luckily, it was only for 4 yards. But we definitely don't need any of that monkey business right now, man. We don't need any free yards for the Bills. Don't hand them the win. Defense just needs to hang on for a few more seconds. Minute 15. No timeouts, and keep the ball in bounds. Do not let them out of bounds. Tackle inbounds. Comes Josh Allen. Throws. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 upcoming. 2nd and 10. In the direction of Derwin James. Incomplete. Come on, baby. This would be a massive win for the Chargers. Again, considering next week, it's the Seattle Seahawks, the Denver Broncos, and the Kansas City Chiefs. We are in the gauntlet right now. Josh Allen looking, fires underneath, finds Cook, who gets tackled in bounds. That's pretty huge. It's 3rd and 5, 39-yard line. Clock is ticking under a minute now with a 3rd and 5. Of course, 4-down territory. Clock is also working against him. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills. Allen throws. Oh, my God. Huge play. Huge play by Shakir. 40 seconds left. They're at the 45-yard line. Clock is ticking. Holy crap. Woo! 27 seconds. Bills need about 5 to 10 yards. What does Josh Allen do? He's going to try and take off. Oh, there's Khalil Mack. Huge tackle for loss. It's a sack by Mack. Oh, needed that. Only 12 seconds left. Mack may have won this game. You're going to get maybe one Hail Mary chance. I don't think even that by the Bills. Not even that, but the Chargers win. The Chargers just beat the Bills in Buffalo 6-3 in an epic monsoon rain game. Defense wins the day. I feel like the game ball's got to go to Khalil Mack this week, right? Like, that's got to be a Khalil Mack game. That was awesome. He already had a couple of big plays this game. But my word, did that come in clutch at the end. Not even a chance for Josh Allen due to Khalil Mack and that incredible play to close this one out. Let's go. Oh, dude. Way to go, man. Go to the Chargers here. Yeah, Justin Herbert, tough game in the rain. Only the interception, which was an unfortunate thing there, but, he was driving, tried. Marion Hampton, again, you were hoping for, a touchdown or something, but he did decent with 17 carries for 73 yards. Definitely not too bad. Receiving, Aronde Gadsden, Ladd McConkey. But I think defensively is where the Chargers won this game, dude. Let's see. Total tackles goes to Tarheeb Still, Deion Henley. Khalil Mack was up there, too. For loss, Tarheeb Still was in there, dude. He had the sack. He had the 4 for loss. But Khalil Mack came up in pretty clutch situations, too, dude. I like them both. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Who gets the game ball on the defense? The defense, I think, absolutely got. Oh, by the way, too, can't forget the tackle for loss by Akeem Mesidor, who got his first sack in the last game, right? He's starting to show up. I think Khalil Mack probably gets the game ball in this one, man. He got us the win there. And it was a pretty crazy, epic defensive game. The Chargers are now 3-0 before now in the gauntlet, going up now against the Seattle Seahawks, the Broncos, and the Chiefs. If we can win one or two of those games next week, I think we're looking pretty good. But remember, it continues. I think you're in the eye of the storm week 7 during the bye week before hitting up the Rams, Texans, and Ravens. It's going to be a tough season in that regard, man. Well, guys, it's been a lot of freaking fun, man. Thank you so much to everybody for joining me. Hugo, the doorman boss, is in here. We had Kyle Bolt Bros in here too, dude. We had the mods in here. We had a lot of faces from the regular season. I'm excited to see you back, man. Pegasus and everybody in terms of the super chats, which was crazy during a Sim Sunday, man. So much. We had Alan in here a couple of times. Director's biggest fan. Thank you guys so much for all the support in that regards, man. I really do appreciate that. We'll be back next week. Again, it's the Seahawks, the Broncos, the Chiefs. We're in the gauntlet, baby. Let's see how far this team can go. We'll catch you guys next week. Big love. Bolt up and stay frosty.
Or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.